Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is April 6th, 2023. Right now it's 8:20 p.m. Why am I here? And you probably can't really tell in the title, but today is a special day because it's my brother's birthday. So, yeah, I celebrate everyone's birthdays, as you guys know. Usually it's the MX guys, but I like to celebrate my family birthdays too, as you guys know. So, yeah, welcome, April 6th. Yeah, it's my brother's birthday. If you guys remember, he was here on vacation a couple months ago, and I went to Japan with him, and we also went to Jeju Island together. So, yeah, it's my bro day. Welcome to my bro day. Maybe I should put that in the title. Lil Bro Day? I think I should put that in the title. That'll be yeah. So, anyways, so as I'm selling, what? Not selling. I'm not selling. I'm not. Okay. So as I'm celebrating my Lil Bro Day, I got myself a little cake. That's the thumbnail you see here. And yeah, and we are just gonna be like catching up. So given as my Lil Bro Day, I thought perfect timing on his birthday. I can finally tell you guys what we did for our vacation. Are you guys excited? If not, it's okay. but like I said, this video, not K-pop related. But the thing is, we could talk a little bit about K-pop later, depending on how I'm feeling, how you guys, who's here to chat with me. So main thing is my Lil Bro Day and catching up with you guys on what I did on vacation with him. And that's it. Debbie, welcome, Debbie. Yeah, I rarely see you. So Debbie, hi. She says good morning. Good morning to you. I think that means you are in April 6th. Happy my Lil Bro Day to you. Great. And she says, I'm getting ready for work. I will watch as much as I can. No worries. Like, thanks for even piping in. You don't even have to pipe in. So thank you for able to join. And she says, happy birthday to Chrissy's brother. Thanks, girlfriend. Thanks. I mean, you guys don't really know him, but then again, I showed him a little bit in my Instagram, but thanks, you guys, if you don't mind celebrating my Lil Bro Day with me. Chair. Hi again. She says, happy birthday to Chrissy's brother. Thanks. It's again, you guys are too sweet, to celebrate my family members' birthdays with me when, of course, you don't really know them, but that's very sweet. If you guys don't mind to celebrate these days with me. If you guys remember, on Valentine's Day, that's my older sister's birthday, and I wasn't feeling good, sadly, on her birthday, but still, I think we still had a good time. Did we have a good time? I don't know. But as you guys know, I was in a lot of pain on that day, but still, I was happy to at least do a live to celebrate a little bit since it was Valentine's Day and my sister's birthday, but did as much as I could. But then today, a little bit better. And yeah, so we'll chat a little bit all about my brother in 1 second. And so yeah, so let me tell you guys, the cake I got is not anything special. It's from Starbucks. It's just I just wanted to get one like just easily and quickly, and it's a red velvet cake. Can you tell? Yeah, I think because like I don't have a lot of lighting in this part of my house, so you can't tell it's red, but it's a red velvet cake. Yeah, it's a little red velvet cake. They had other cakes they have special cake flavors every so often, but out of all of them that I feel like eating, I just feel like eating red velvet today. And so that's what I'm going to be snacking on while I talk to you guys about my little bro and what we did on vacation. And then, honestly, I don't know how much is there to say, but because it was a few months ago, so I'm also not sure, will my memory fail me or not. But yeah, but it's just going to be me just chatting, celebrating little bro day. And yeah, and then just feel free to talk about anything or ask anything. I don't know, like don't worry about it. So like I have my own plan of what to talk about, but if you guys have like random things you want to tell me, let me know and I will organize it as best I can. And then Cherry says, Cherry, always so romantic. Like again, I did like I feel like she's unintentionally being romantic, but I feel like it's very romantic of her. So she says, I always have a good time with you, and the heart emoji. But Cherry, as you know, I always have a good time with you too. And with all you guys. And so as long as you guys, don't mind anytime when I come here for whatever day it is. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that, but stop it, girlfriend. But thank you. And Angela, can't believe you're here. Welcome. I assume you're probably working right now, but happy to see any of you guys join me today for my little bro day. Yeah, to anyone that just joined, April 6th is my little brother's birthday, and I think he's okay with me telling you his age. I feel pretty, but I feel pretty sure I told you guys before. I feel pretty sure, but anyways, like I said, he's my little brother. He's younger than me, but he's 3 years younger than me, and so today he turns the big 30. He's now a 30-year-old, just like any of us who's in our 30s. But I'm gonna turn 33 this month. But yeah, so he's now the big 30, so it's a very exciting birthday. Oh, by the way, he doesn't really tell me what he's doing, but he's gonna do something fun for his birthday with his friends in the USA. So I'm glad he's celebrating his birthday in a fun way. So yeah, for the big 30. But yes, FYI, yeah, he's the same age as Minhyuk and Gihyun, which is really always really uncomfortable for me to think about. So I try not to think about it. But yes, he is the same age as them. But anyway, to me, my little bro will always be like a teenager. I mean, not that he acts like a teenager, but since he's my little brother, that I lived with all my life, I only, see him as like, this little kid, but in reality, he's actually a 30-year-old guy. Ugh, he's 30 years old, and he has a full-time job. He's grown up basically, but it's still so weird to think that he's now a 30-year-old. But anyways, even when he was in his 20s, I still couldn't believe that he was like in his 20s, but now he's like finally, the big three. Anyway, so yeah, so it's a very special birthday for him, and yeah, that's why I want to let you guys know and celebrate. But yeah, I'm not gonna show him this video. Of course, he's not interested. Okay, but yeah, this is just for me because I can't be, celebrating together with my brother. So it's just me celebrating on my own because I really like birthdays, especially people I like. So, all right, yeah. Oh my, Angela, I forgot that you told me this. I remember, Angela, that your birthday is in April. I do remember that. I totally forgot when it was. Did I tell you, Angela, that you have the same birthday as my brother? How did I said, usually I remember you guys' birthdays, but then again, I think because I don't talk with Angela often, that's why I most likely forgot. But oh my gosh, Angela has the same birthday as my brother. So in some sense, I'm celebrating my little bro day, but it's also Angela day. So what good coincidence, basically celebrating your birthday too. Wow. So Angela, since it's also your day too, that's so crazy. I can't believe it. That's so crazy. Like, oh, anyways, Angela, that's just crazy coincidence. And so, anyways, happy birthday to you and sharing the same birthday as my brother. Are you gonna do something cool today? Anything that you're gonna do? Let me know what you're doing for today. Lulu, I'm shocked you're here. But then again, I think I remember you telling me that you usually wake up this early. Lulu, as always, happy to see you. And she says, happy Chrissy's bro B-Day. Thank you very much. And she said, no, don't be sorry. Don't ever say sorry. I don't like when you guys say sorry. It's nothing to be sorry about. She missed last Mon Moko reaction party. No worries. Yeah, Minhyuk lost to a suitcase of money. That is right. As predicted, yes, indeed. I am looked like Wano from fake K drama on Monster X. Yeah. He kinda was dressed that way. Yeah, like how Wano was on MX, right? Drama time. That's right. So funny. And like acting like the cool guy. But then, I am's concept I still thought was like so hilarious with his own background music and stuff. Yeah, so funny. Lulu says she's here to listen to Japan Vacation Tea. Yes. And I like your cup emoji. Yes. I mean, it's not tea, legit like tea chatting, but it's finally can tell you guys like all my stories of what I did with my brother on his birthday. Yeah. So hopefully my memory doesn't fail me, but at least I still have, sorry, what I just say, I still have all my vacation photos in my phone. So I'm also thinking I could just look back on my photos and then tell you guys stories like that. Yeah. And happy birthday, Angela. Yes. Thanks you guys for telling her. Yes. Angela says, I'm going to have cake with my family. Awesome. Apart from that, it's a work day for you. I know. It's a Thursday. So yeah, not fun when your birthday's on a work day, but having cake with your family is great. And just a regular day for you. Awesome. And yeah, birthdays come once a year. And so I hope, everyone's birthdays once a year, just as long as you have fun, whatever you're doing. is all that matters. Good, good. And so yeah. And so by the way, the thing a little bit about K-pop chat is that today's Thursday, so Ju Honey is supposed to do M Countdown, every Thursday, but today there was no M Countdown because they were airing KCON in Thailand instead, and so yeah, and so I was wondering, how come it wasn't in the schedule? But I wish they could have announced it in somewhere, but M Countdown didn't announce it until yesterday, and I'm like, weird. And so anyways, but yeah, that's why there's no M Countdown today. But today is the first episode of Gihyun on that not driving, sorry, it's like car accident show. I'm not interested. I'm so sorry, Gihyun, but I'm not interested in this kind of show. But I guess Korean people might like this kind of topic of like seeing how car accidents, like what happens, and but the thing is, it's also helping people to know how to drive safer, which I appreciate. That is important, but I'm not a fan of looking at car accidents. And so anyways, I just have the TV on. It's on mute. I just have the TV on that channel, and so whenever it pops up, I'll let you guys know. But I feel pretty sure it's not going to be like something to really talk about, because most of the show would just be seeing these car accidents, and then just randomly Gian will probably like talk about his thoughts on it and stuff. But it's in my opinion not something really to watch unless you're interested in this topic, and so anyways, what I do find it interesting, his first episode is on my brother's birthday, so thank you, Gian, I don't know, for doing something cool on my brother's birthday, I guess, but it is unfortunate. I'm not interested in this kind of show, but then it was announced today that actually he's a permanent what do you call that? He's a permanent place in the show. Yeah, so he will be on the show every single Thursday now. And so that's kind of confusing. It's kind of confusing because he should be going to the military soon, but now I'm not sure, because he is leaving Naver Now Play, and so now he has a new gig every week doing the show. I don't know. So don't let's not talk about it. But I just want to talk about that briefly since I have my TV on. For whenever that show starts, but we'll just talk briefly, but it's not the main thing of today's live. All right, it's just convenient that it's on my brother's birthday. So so I just wanted to just say that, and I think that's all to talk about. Okay, Debbie says, permanent host. Yeah. Dude, will we call it a host? I guess, but he's not really a host, but he's like just on the panel. Yeah, just on the panel for this show. And Debbie says, interesting. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. So it's interesting, because Ju Honey, he's doing M Countdown every week, and now Hyungwon this Sunday he will be doing Inkigayo this week. By the way, I will do a watch party for Inkigayo this Sunday since it's Hyungwon's first day. But also I wonder, will he be, for sure there should be signups to go see him at Inkigayo. There should be, but today's Thursday. But maybe signups will be tomorrow. It should be. But what if, I don't know, who knows, maybe there won't be any signups. And so I'll tweet about that if ever they announce it. And if I do get in to see Hyungwon at Inkigayo, I'll let you know. But for now, this coming Sunday, we can watch it on TV. As far as I know. Yeah, unless I get super lucky again, but I want to believe. Yeah, so at least we could watch on TV together. And so I think that's all to say. That's all to say about all the new stuff that's going on. And as you guys know, Minhyuk enlisted 2 days ago, but I want to assume he's doing fine. I want to assume, I mean, like I said, no, sorry, I didn't say this. Sorry, but yesterday and today the weather has been very dreary. It just happens. It's April. April showers bring May flowers, But tomorrow, it shouldn't be bad weather anymore, and it should be all good. But anyway, it's just always interesting, After Minhyuk enlist, and suddenly this bad weather happens. But it's not super bad. I personally don't think this is like very, very bad weather. It's just not sunny, but that doesn't mean it's bad weather. It's just not sunny today. That's all. But it's not super bad in my opinion. Okay. Anyways, that's all I want to say about K-pop, and then let's talk about my brother and vacation. Lulu says he has become a panelist on the show. I remember Hyungwon was on it and mentioned the reason why he doesn't ride a motorcycle. That's right. So Hyungwon was on it one time about I did not see that episode. Now that I think about it, I think I was too busy. No, wasn't I doing like pop-up stuff at that time? I totally forgot. But I did not see Hyungwon on that show. I forgot. I must have been busy with something. And that's when Hyungwon said that's That's why he stopped riding a motorcycle for safety, which I'm glad. And yeah, wasn't it said at first that Hyungwon was gonna be a permanent host as well? Wasn't it said at one time, but then I guess it got changed? Could have sworn it did. Yeah. For some reason, that memory like briefly comes to mind. But anyways, yeah. So with Gion being a permanent place on the show now, like it was just announced today. So I want to assume maybe it was like done last minute because that's interesting. Why? Anyways, yeah. So I just wanted to get that all out of the way, and then why my TV is here. And if you guys see me randomly look this way, because that's where my TV is, but I feel pretty sure nothing interesting is gonna happen. So yeah, so I just wanted to just put that out there. Lulu says, yeah, I was at my second. I was Lulu. Why is your memory so good? Okay, yeah. I had a feeling. Yeah. At that time, I was doing pop up stuff for some reason. I had a feeling. So thank you for confirming for me. Yes, I was at my second home. That department store is legit my second home. How often I go there? But yeah, that's why I couldn't watch it. Now I remember. Thank you for reminding and confirming for me. So that's it. So now the main reason I'm here is to talk about my little brother. All right, he turned a big age today, and finally, because I've been wanting to talk to you guys about my big old vacation that I did with my brother, but I never had time to do a live for it because, as you guys know, January was crazy. February was a blur, but I felt pretty sure I was busy doing something. I don't know, and then March, these past 3 months has been a blur, but now finally in April, it seems like things are slowing down. I don't know if I'm doing something to slow it down, or maybe just K-pop in general as I more slow down these days. I don't know, but just thankfully now on April 6th, I like yeah, on my bro's birthday, let's finally catch up on what we did. So my brother comes to Korea, right? And we only spent a few days here in Korea before we went to Japan. And so the thing is, my brother has been to Korea so many times because, of me and my mom living here. So yeah, so overall, he doesn't really have anything left that he wants to see in Korea, except, going to different cities. So that's why we went to Jeju Island, since he's never been there before. And yeah, so in general, when we're just here in Korea, we're just eating all the food that he likes to eat in Korea. So that's the only things we're doing, and not really touring to see other things. Like, he's not a K-pop fan, so like there's nothing that he wants to see. It's just, yeah, only eating the delicious Korean food here, and also eating my mom's cooking. He always, of course, we're her children, we always like her homemade cooking. And yeah, so that was it. And then just preparing to go to Japan. And so in Japan, we went to so many cities because my brother, I don't know why, I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't know. He just really likes traveling in Japan. So like way more than he likes traveling in Korea. That's okay. He's half Korean, we're half Korean, but he is just, in terms of vacation, unless you're a K-pop fan, or like you're very interested in like the media stuff about Korea, then I think vacationing in Korea would usually be more fun for you. But for my bro, who's just even though he's half Korean, but he's not interested in any like Korean media stuff. And so just in general, yeah, he has more fun in Japan than in Korea. So I just want to put that out there. And so that's why in Japan we were doing so much stuff. And so here's the thing. I wasn't too excited to go to Japan with him. And so before we bought the Japan tickets, I was talking about it with him. It's like, I don't know, dude. I mean, I like going to Japan too, but I tell him all the time, it's like, you definitely have way more fun than me, and it's totally understandable for, you like doing all this stuff. And so me going with you, I just feel like I'm just what's the word? I'm just, like, what's the word? Like extra baggage. Yeah. I feel like I'm just there just for extra baggage, and like, it's just not, like, why do I just really was, I talked with him a while about it. It's just I really didn't think was worth me going, especially, all the money I have to spend on it as well. But the thing is, I would like to go on vacation because it will be my first overseas trip since COVID began. And so, I do want to have some kind of vacation, and of course hang out with my brother, which I haven't seen in a couple of years. And so, yeah, so I'm thinking, even though it's Japan, I could try to just think of it as just hang out with him. But still, I was like still very hesitant about it because my brother, of course, he could go by himself and he'll be fine. But I don't know. So I was still thinking about it, right? But then as we were looking at plane tickets, I was seeing it wasn't that expensive. I'm like, wow, that's so interesting. Plane tickets from Korea to Japan at that time was not expensive. I was like, maybe, but then what really took it for me is that my brother, okay, so he has a good job. Okay, I think I should keep his job a secret, but he has a good job, and he makes way more money than me. I mean, I'm not poor. Always keep in mind, I'm not poor. I make like I'm fine. Like the salary I make, because as you guys know, I have my own business. The salary I make is fine as long as I, thankfully have lots of customers like every so often. That's always that's all I need to survive, and so I'm very grateful for that. But my brother, he really really makes a lot more money than me, but he's not super rich, so I can't say he's super rich. Let's just say he's like a little bit more than average, maybe that's my guess. And so anyways, since he has more money than me, so I just say to him, bro, you have more money than me. So I mean, and these plane tickets are not like super expensive, but but still, so I just thought to ask him, maybe you could think of it as like my Christmas gift. I don't know. So I was just thinking, I was just saying it just out of nowhere. I'm just like, would you want to buy my plane tickets for me? And he said, yeah, yeah, it's fine. And I'm just like, oh, oh, really? Like, he really like, he wasn't hesitant about it. He's like, yeah, it's fine. I could buy your plane ticket. I'm like, what, what? So, but I mean, overall, my brother's usually a nice guy. He is. But I was a little bit surprised that, he wasn't hesitant about it. He's like, yeah, I could buy your plane ticket, no problem. I'm like, really? And so anyways, it was very nice of him. And so I was just like, okay, since it's technically a free trip, even though I'm not super into going, but yeah, if he has no problem paying for me, then sure, I'll just come along. I'll be like your extra baggage, but at the same time, kind of like extra like companion, so that in general, even though he would be fine traveling alone, but together with one other person, of course, it's more fun, of course, and you're not eating alone and stuff, and so I'm like, yeah, fine. Okay, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Let's go. Okay, so that's like how it happened of me ending up going to Japan when to begin with. And so I think this is important to say, because as we're going through the trip, some difficulties we go through, but overall was fine. Overall really was fine. But yeah, you guys will know some difficulties that happen. And so anyway, so now it's like all decided. We're going to Japan and we're staying there for 7 days. Like, I try to convince him as well, we don't have to go for 7 days, that's way too long. But he's like, no, there's a lot that I want to do. 7 days is we need 7 days. And I'm like, fine, okay. And so anyways, my brother, he planned the whole trip. Okay. I'm like, the only things I want to do in Japan is only eating and shopping. So as long as we can do some eating and shopping, that's it. Okay. And so, yeah, but the other things of doing in Japan, it was all planned by my brother. And so the first city we go to is Osaka. So me and him, we have both been to Osaka before, but then there are things there that we haven't done before. And so that's what we were doing first in Osaka. So what's the first thing we did? I don't know. Let me look at my photos and see if I can remember. So what's the first thing we did in Osaka? Um I remember the plane ride there was fine. I remember that. Yeah. As far as I remember, yeah, the plane ride was fine. Um, oh, the only thing with COVID rules of anyone entering in Japan from overseas, but then I don't know if it's only for USA citizens. I'm not sure, but the only thing we had to show was that we had the full vaccination, COVID vaccination. And so I remember that I had to get that official form from the Korean government, since I got my vaccines in Korea. So I just remember having to do that. And my brother got his from USA. And so, yeah, we only had to show that, and then was able to, yeah, go to Japan all okay. And so, yeah, so it wasn't too difficult, but it was still kind of confusing because our first time going there since COVID, but that was thankfully all okay. So, okay, I'm looking at my Japan photos. So what was the first thing we did? Um, um, hmm, hmm. Okay. That's right. So we landed at around nighttime. That's right. It was around nighttime, and so it was going to eat our first meal, and we went to a sushi boat restaurant. Yeah. So first meal we ate was sushi, and it was delicious, of course. And so, yeah, my brother wanted to go to the sushi boat place, and yeah, it was super good. And and then we went to our Airbnb. Yeah. So we never stayed. No, actually, did we? But in Osaka, it was an Airbnb, but it seemed like a hotel.
It seemed like a hotel, but no, I don't think it was. Anyway, so the thing is, when you go to Japan, their Airbnb, if you're doing Airbnb in Japan, is actually really strict of like when. Sorry, I don't know what, but I do know they have lots of regulations with Airbnb in Japan, and so I do recommend if you guys go to Japan for vacation, doing Airbnb there is actually not bad. Like it wouldn't be like shady or anything. Like they had to go through a lot of regulations to be an Airbnb in Japan, so I do recommend, and it's usually quite okay. But oh my gosh, that's right, I'm so glad I took a photo of this. But on the first day, something terrible happened. That's right. Okay, so not super terrible. Okay, so when, oh, I see Gihyun now, but this is a preview. So just randomly showed Gihyun reacting to something. Sorry. Okay, that was just okay. So anyways, yeah. So what is this terrible thing that happened? So as I just said earlier, Airbnb in Japan, lots of regulations, is usually okay. But at this Airbnb place, oh my gosh. So we had so I don't know why it's like this in Japan, but also in Korea it's the same thing. But to get hot water, you have to turn on the water boiler heater. Like there's something on the wall, like a machine on the wall, to turn it on and to turn it off. Like, in USA we never had that. At least with me growing up in USA, we never had anything like that to turn off and on hot water. And I think you guys agree with me if you guys are in USA or other countries, if you guys have to do that. But in Korea, I have that in my house, like to turn the hot water on and off. And so in Japan as well, they have it too. And so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm used to it. Yeah. So yeah, we just have to press this button. There's instructions in English of how to turn on the water heater, and so we did that. And so so what I assumed, the water heater was fine, but then we turn on the water and there was no hot water. And I'm like, bro, I need a shower. I need, because at this time it was December. Okay, it was December. So yeah, it's winter. We need hot water. Okay, and so the hot water was not coming, and so but the thing is, at this time, it was like 9-10 p.m. Yeah, 9-10 p.m. I think. And so yeah, anyways, so we're trying to figure out why is the hot water thing not working. I'm trying to figure it out too, but we both don't really know Japanese, and actually not at all. Like my brother did take some Japanese classes before, but I think he doesn't know anything, and so I know zero Japanese as well. And so we're just looking at the instructions in English and trying to figure it out. But the hot water was never coming out, and I was so angry. So like, for me personally, after traveling all day, technically, even though it was a short plane ride, like an hour 15, not long at all, but still, traveling in general is tough. And so I come to the lodging, and you want to like wash up and like relax, but no. So after a day of traveling, and I can't shower in hot water, I was really angry. Okay, so yeah, I was really angry. But yeah, I don't know if like other people won't be as angry as me, but I was really not happy. And so I was like really critical to my brother. Is like, yo, we shouldn't have done an Airbnb. A hotel would have been better, blah blah blah. So I was really angry, that I was thinking, we shouldn't do Airbnb anymore. This is just, gosh, and so the thing is, so whoever the Airbnb host is, I don't know if it's the landlord or something, but we're able to contact them through the line messaging app. But the thing is, it says that they don't like respond after a certain time because they're asleep, of course. And so yeah, so it's not 24/7 like it would be at a hotel. So that's really the bad thing about Airbnb. Yeah, they're not available 24/7. So that's one thing to always be careful to know, that Airbnb is not better than a hotel, in my opinion. It's cheaper. That's the only good thing about them. They're cheaper than a hotel, but not better because they don't have 24-hour service. And so anyways, yeah. So I knew they wouldn't be able to respond until the morning, and so we had to deal with the cold water. And I'm like, this is terrible. We should have never done Airbnb. I can't believe this is happening, blah blah blah. But my brother, he's not as emotional as me. He was like, this is not a big deal, blah blah blah, this is fine, blah blah. I'm like, no, like, we paid for one night of lodging and we don't have hot water, and they're not available for contact. I was so angry. So anyways, so that was a rough start on the first day. Okay, and yeah, so I I don't know if I would have been like more easygoing if it was like different situation. I'm not sure. I think in general, when something doesn't go right with your lodging, would always make me upset. But at a hotel though would have been fixed, immediately. And so yeah, sadly at this Airbnb was not possible. But anyways, so here's the thing is that I wasn't sure if they could fix it, so I wondered, like, do we have to stay here this whole time without hot water? So I was still upset even going to sleep. I was just like, I can't believe it. Okay. And so the next morning, that's when they responded back, and they said that they will have someone go in there and like and fix it. And so the thing is, like, we couldn't be there because we want to go out all day, for vacation. And so they said, like, is it okay that someone goes in there into your room even though you're not there? And I said that's totally fine, just and I'm just really hoping they would fix the hot water. Okay, but I was still so angry. Okay, so now it's the next day, right? So now it's the next day. And so what do we do the next day? 1 second. So the next day, yeah. So the next day, I'm feeling really crabby because I took a very, very, very cold shower. Okay, I felt like I was gonna pass out. So yeah, and so anyway, so I also didn't feel like super clean since I had to like do the shower very quickly with cold water. And so anyways, I was not having it, but we went around as best as possible. And so here's the thing is that even though we went in December, we still saw some autumn trees. And so here's one of them. So yeah, this was in December, but in Osaka it wasn't super cold, and like it still felt like fall even in December. So I thought that was really cool. So that's why I took photos of the pretty autumn trees. So I liked that. And so yeah. So the second day though, we went to go eat at a very very sorry. Like one I'm going ahead of myself. So we're in Osaka, right? And so Osaka is very close to another city called Kobe. I'm sure you guys know Kobe, right? So Kobe Bryant, he's also named after the city, but Kobe is famous for Kobe beef, right? Yeah. So we have never eaten Kobe beef before, especially in Kobe. And so yeah, so my brother found this really good restaurant that makes like really really good Kobe beef. And so we went there, and we went there by subway, by train. Yeah, but it was a while. But the thing is, I'm still feeling crabby, right? So I'm still feeling crabby, but I'm like, whatever, let's just go and like hopefully, yeah, eating some delicious beef, right? And so I'm not a huge fan of meat in general, and so I had like zero expectations going into it. But people say Kobe beef is really good, and so anyway, so I'm just like, okay. So we go to this restaurant, and yeah, you had to make reservations and stuff. So it's a pretty fancy Kobe beef restaurant. And so we're in there, and it's like really, what's the word, it's like, so they make it like this. So do you see that it's like the stove is like right there? And so yeah, so as you can see, like this is like we're sitting here eating, right? And so we see them like cook it in front of us. And so I thought that was cool. I thought that was very very cool. And so and yeah, so while we're seeing that, they make they make the beef for us. And it was, yeah, I'm pretty sure I posted on Instagram. But yeah, but they make the whole it was like a four-course meal. So it wasn't only beef, it was other stuff as well. And so anyways, but all of it tasted amazing. So I was like, wow, so far this is really good. I mean, given we're like in a very fancy looking restaurant. So yeah, I was like, oh, this is pretty good so far. And then when we're eating the Kobe beef, so what did I just say? So when we're eating the Kobe beef, my brother ordered I don't think he ordered the best one, but he ordered like one of the best like cuts, so like it's also one of the more expensive ones, but he just picked the one that he thought would be best. And we're eating this beef, and I can't explain. I can't explain how good this tasted. So again, I'm not a fan of meats in general, but I could not believe beef could taste this way. It was, so if I try to compare it to a regular steak, I want to assume, unless you're vegetarian, all good. But if you guys know how it's like eating a regular steak, it's completely different. So like imagine it looking like steak, but it's like melting in your mouth. Like I didn't think it was possible for meat to melt in your mouth. So it was like melting, but it tasted like meat, but it's like, wow, it was wild. So it was wild. So I couldn't, I really wish I could explain better, but it's you have to experience it on your own. So I don't know when you guys would ever have a chance to go to Kobe, Japan, but if you go, you have to try Kobe beef there. And it is expensive. Of course it's expensive, but for this kind of experience of eating meat like that, wow, it's really impressive. Unless you don't like eating meat in general, but still, I don't like eating meat in general, but I thought was really, really delicious. I was very, very impressed with it. So yeah, so I was like, wow, this is too out of this world. I was like telling to my brother, this is so crazy. This is so good. And then he's like, yeah, I told you it was gonna be good. So he never tried Kobe beef before, but he was fully expecting it to taste amazing. And he's like, yeah, I told you it was gonna be good. And so then he says to me, does this make up for the cold water last night? So I was like, so given, I was like so angry. How I was so angry about the cold water as I explained it to you guys. And so he says, yeah, doesn't this make up for the cold water last night? And I'm like, I guess this makes up, like I was in such a crabby mood, but then eating this really, really fancy, delicious meal. And FYI, my brother did pay for it. And so here's the thing. So in terms of like, how much I pay for versus how much my brother pays for. So given, as I just said, my brother makes a lot more money than me. So I just said, I'll pay for food when it's not expensive. Okay. So I'll pay for food when it's not expensive, just what, like street food and like whatever stuff if it's not expensive, but any food that's really expensive, you pay for it. And so we agreed on this. And so since this restaurant, Kobe beef was very expensive, yeah. So he was in charge of paying for it. And I'm like, yeah, thanks for, paying for this. It was really good. Yeah, it makes, yeah, I guess, I can forget about the cold water. I guess, yeah, because food, of course, is it makes you feel better, and so yeah, I was like, okay, I guess so, I guess. If I'm still upset about the cold water, of course, like it was just it was too much, to handle. But my brother paying for this, and yeah, it was really, really good food. So I was like, okay, it's fine. So I go through the rest of the day, trying to be in a better mood. And so at some point, I'm pretty sure it was probably after our meal, the Airbnb person contacted me saying like, hey, so the hot water's fixed now. We had to reset the system. Like I don't know what they did, but they reset the system, and they say now the hot water is working, and so don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, great. Thank you so much. But for me personally, I don't trust anyone easily. Okay. So I'm like, what if they say they fix it, but sadly, once we go there, what if like the hot water wasn't working again? So I didn't want to trust anything until I see it in person. And so in general, I'm feeling, good, hopefully the hot water was fixed, but yeah, but I don't trust until we get there. And so anyways, so we're still in Kobe. Okay, we're still in Kobe. Sorry, Kobe is pronounced Kobe. So we're still in Kobe. We just had a really good Kobe beef lunch, and then after that we're just walking around, just exploring just this area of Kobe, sorry, Kobe. And so we also tried other foods there, like I saw there was like this cute little like dessert place. I love dessert, as you guys know. And so yeah, so it was like a very unique looking dessert thing, so I got that. And then my brother as well, he got like he saw a place that he was interested in too, so we ate some like cute little desserts. In general, Japanese desserts are pretty tasty, not like out of this world, but they were all pretty tasty. And so we were enjoying that. And then we also tried some like ramen. Yeah, so we had ramen. How do you pronounce it in Japanese? Ramen, whatever. So ramen, so Japanese ramen. And so we had Japanese ramen there, and it was okay, but it was just okay. It's like I don't know where they make the best ramen, but it was just fine. It was just fine. But the best thing we ate in Kobe was definitely at that fancy Kobe beef restaurant. And so after that, what do we do after that? I shopped a little. In Kobe as well. Oh my gosh, so I know Lulu knows Demon Slayer, but if you guys don't know, there's this really, it's very violent, but the story is really good. It's called Demon Slayer. And so was this in Kobe? But I'm just seeing this on my yeah, it is. Okay, because it's together with my other Kobe photos. And so yeah, so we went to a gacha machine. So in Japan, there's like random places that would have gacha machines. Like you put in some coins and you get like a little toy in this capsule. So in Japan they call it gacha machines. And so there was a Demon Slayer one, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should try and see what I get. And so I got this one. So what's his name? I always forget their names. I'm so sorry, but he's he's a really cool character in Demon Slayer. I don't want to spoil you guys what happens. Lulu, don't spoil anyone. Okay, but he's a very important character in the story, and I was so excited that I got this. And so compared to the other choices that they had, this one was probably the best one. And so my brother was also like, "Oh yeah, I feel like you got the best one." And so that was really lucky. I got this, and he's on my wallet. So yeah, so this is one of the souvenirs I got in Kobe. I forgot his name. Lulu, if you know his name, please let me know. Or if anyone else here watches Demon Slayer, I forgot his name. But by the way, I saw that Ju Honey has like a figurine of this character too. So I was very surprised to see that Ju Honey likes Demon Slayer. And so but he's a very, very cool character. And so anyways, yeah, so that was all in Kobe. Only one day there, and then after that we went back to the Airbnb. And I'm hoping the hot water is fine, so we get in there and testing the hot water, and thankfully we finally have hot water. And so I'm like, I'm all good, even though I'm still angry that we had to deal with one night of cold water. Okay, it's just it's not fun, as if you guys can imagine, or if you ever had that experience before. But very thankfully the hot water was working, and so I was a happy camper. And so we were still in Osaka for a couple days at the same Airbnb, and I'm like, yeah, never turn off the hot water. It will forever, just turn it on. Okay. And yeah, we went about everything. It's all good. Okay, so let me take a break, because let me just take a break. And so let me see if any of you guys have like anything to ask or say. Lulu said, Chrissy is the third wheel in my brother's Japan trip. Yeah, I kind of felt that way. And in some senses, I'm not like planning anything or like, being excited, like seeing anything. I was just basically, hopping on like a third wheel, or more like just extra baggage. I'm just there as my bro's companion, basically, of just, so he doesn't have to go through this alone. And so in general, I want to believe he had more fun with me there than alone. I want to believe. And so, maybe that's why he wasn't hesitant to like buy my plane ticket. He's like, it'll be more fun if you come with me. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And so but anyways, but overall I had an okay time in Japan. Like overall, anytime I go to Japan, it always feels just okay. Like I can't ever say like it was the best time ever. Like again, just me personally, I don't have a lot of like affinity of like vacationing in Japan, but my brother really, really likes vacationing in Japan though. And so I'm just there, just a companion, Lulu says he was taking advantage of the favorable US dollar to yen exchange. Good to know. Maybe I think at that time, I think at that time, or even until now, I think the exchange rate is still really good. Yeah. So yes, he was taking advantage of it. That's right. Yes, I know my brother's very kind. Yes, he is. Yes. So Debbie is saying he's a sweet brother. Thanks. So on his birthday, put him in a good light. Yes, he is a really, really nice brother. Yes, indeed. Lulu says after May 5th, this May 5th, Japan doesn't require any COVID vaccination proof or PCR test. That's very exciting. Yeah. So many countries are lessening rules these days. And wow, so after May 5th, so maybe if my brother, wait, I hold on. I think my brother said he can't take another vacation overseas until next year, if I remember correctly what he said. So so maybe next year then, we can go to Japan and don't need to do that stuff. Great to hear. Good. So thanks for the info. Unico says, I'm really excited for Juhani's song. Yes, I am too. It's one of the final songs for Peak. Yes. MX stuff we could talk about hopefully next time, or maybe today. It depends on how I'm feeling. But yes, I am excited for all the new songs. We have the OST with Juhan and Gion in it, and then Juhani has a new song in Turning Point. Yes. I'm very excited. Yes. Renee, long time no see. She says, hi, Chrissy. How are you? I'm okay. How are you doing? Long time no see. How are you? And also, so great to see you on my LIL BRO's birthday. How exciting. Unico says, time. You can vote to match the songs to a team I chose to. Okay. Thank you for voting. Unico sounds good. Okay. And then Lulu says, did you go? Oh, yeah. That's the next part of my story, Lulu. So 1 second on that. Unico says, okay. And then talking about the show. Okay, good. Yeah, and then Boys Planet. Go. Unico now gonna go watch Boys Planet. Go. This guy is a Monbebe Yoon Jong-woo. Okay, cool. Anyways, hope Boys Planet all goes okay. Thank you, Lulu. She says, cute Kyojuro Rengoku. That's right. That's right. I Japanese names are just really hard for me to remember. This, but yes, that's his name. He's the Flame Hashira. That's right. That's right. And so yeah, Lulu, no spoiling anything. I don't want to spoil because you guys should watch Demon Slayer. It's violent, but the story is really really good. And so yeah, so his name is Rengoku. That's right, Rengoku. And yeah. So I was very excited getting this from the gacha machine. And yes, he's on my wallet. Alu says he always yells what is that after eating something great? I know he's always like so excited. What is that pronunciation? I don't know Japanese, but yes, he's so fun. Yeah. And so I thought it was really nice. I got that as a keychain. And so yes, Lulu, thank you again. And I'm so glad you watched Demon Slayer. Kian's Undercut, you just came now. It's all good. I'm currently talking about my vacation with my brother that happened a couple months ago. So I'm only talking about Japan trip for now. And so FYI, Kian's Undercut, today is my little brother's birthday. And so I thought that it's perfect timing to finally talk about my vacation that I took with him. And so let me continue now. So day one, you know what happened on day one, you guys know once when we landed. And then day two, we went to Kobe, and yeah, I finished talking about that. And now day three, we're in Osaka. We're still in the same Airbnb in Osaka, and so now we're doing Osaka stuff. And so what did we do on this day? Right. I forgot what is it. I forgot what is this called, but this is like an observatory building. It's not super tall, but the thing is I've been here before, but my brother has not been there before. And so yeah, so he wanted to go there. I'm like, all good. I don't even remember how it was. And so we went there, and my brother was like, it's not as good as I thought it would be. And I'm like, it's okay, at least you've been here once, And so he's like, it was just okay. But yeah, but here's like some of the views from the top. So it's just, just scenery. Like, it's very pretty. It was very pretty. But yeah, but my brother was like, not as great as I thought it would be. But I'm like, whatever. And so then we're in this area, we're walking around, and we eat some sushi again. But yeah, all the sushi places we went to was all very, very tasty. And then wait, what did I do in the daytime? For some reason, I don't have any photos from the daytime. So this was nighttime. So this is the third day nighttime going to this observatory. I don't have any photos of what we did in the daytime. What? That's weird. How come? I wonder. Okay, so that's a mystery. For some reason, I didn't take photos of it, but I don't know why. Was it only traveling? Is that why? I was only traveling. But then we should have been eating something. Oh, no. Maybe we didn't eat anything significant for me to take a photo of it. Maybe. Interesting. But then later that night, then we ate sushi. Maybe on that day. No. What? No. Maybe on that day was only. Anyway, so sorry my memory is bad, but for some reason I didn't take photos of what we did in the daytime on that day. Interesting. Okay, so anyway, so now we're going to the next day. And that's when I went to the Pokemon Cafe. So this isn't in Osaka. So they have Pokemon cafes in various cities, but I never went to the one in Osaka. And so this was on display on in the front of this building that goes to the Pokemon cafe, and I thought it was so cute. Okay, so I was just like being a little kid again. It was just so cute because again, I'm the Pokemon generation. I never played the games, but I only watched the TV show, and I collected Pokemon cards when I was younger too. But I'm more into it because it's just like really cute. I just really like how Pokemon look and stuff. And so anyway, so we're going in, and so here it says Pokemon Center Osaka. So this was like the hallway leading to all the places. And so this was the Pokemon Center. Okay, so this was the Pokemon Center. So these three Pokemon, they're Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, which is like the three like OG like legendary Pokemon. So I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. So I really like I really like the Pokemon from first gen the most, and then second gen just kind of. But all the other Pokemon in newer generations, I have no idea what they were. But I'm always like excited when I see like the OG Pokemon from my childhood. So I thought that was cool. And yeah, so I bought a little bit at the Pokemon Center. The Snorlax I bought there. And so so I got him. And so now we're going into the Pokemon Cafe, and so that's the entrance to the Pokemon Cafe. So it's just seeing like all the merch that they have there. So that's all merch, and then when you enter in on the side, that's to the Pokemon Cafe. And so we're not entering in yet, and so this is before entering in, and this is the cute little display. Hold on. This is the cute little display up close, Pokemon Cafe, and just so cute, right? So that's so cute, and then now we're inside. So now we're inside. So this one, I took a photo when I was looking around. So they have like a table of stuffed Pikachus with the food that they're serving on that day. So I just thought that was super cute. And then my personal food that I got. And so here's the thing, my brother, I don't know why he was a Pokemon fan too when we were younger, but I think like he's like not into it as much anymore as he grew up. But for me personally, I'm still like really into it, even though I'm in my 30s now. And so he was just like, that's whatever. But he thought it was a nice experience, but definitely I was most excited about it more than him. And so anyways, so I chose all the food. Okay, so I chose all the food. My brother's like, whatever. It's like not good quality food. Honestly, it wasn't super good quality food. It's like how like Disneyland food would be. Like it looks really cute, but the taste is like mediocre. So it definitely had that feeling. And so my brother was just kind of like, whatever. But I'm here only for the looks. Okay. And so here I got us these drinks. Okay. Yeah. And by the way, I bought this. I bought everything at the Pokemon Cafe since my brother wasn't into it. So I'm like, it's okay. I got it. But it's not super expensive anyway. So I was like, I'll pay for all the Pokemon stuff. And so yeah, so I got us these 2 drinks. That's a Ditto drink. Do you see? Is Ditto doing a heart? It was so cute, right? So cute. And so this Ditto drink, like there's like a light on the bottom and they would like change colors. Kinda. It's just the light. The light would change colors, but it basically tasted like a fruit drink with like jelly in it. I thought it was tasty, just exactly as it looks. A tasty fruit drink with jelly. And then next to it, do you see my Eevee latte? I forgot if it was a latte or a mocha. Now that I think about it, I think it was a mocha. I have a close-up photo of it. Yeah. So it was an Eevee mocha drink. So it just tasted like a regular mocha drink, but the cookie on top of Eevee, it just tastes like a regular cookie. But yeah, but it's so cute. Okay, that's what I'm paying for. Not, I mean, it's good if it tastes good, but it's mostly for looks. And so yeah, so that was that. And so then I also got this little snack of the Eevee stuff. So it was just like a soup, bread, a little quiche, a little salad. Very, very simple. For the price I paid for it, it's not really worth it, but it's just for the looks. Okay, just for the looks. Super cute, right? And so yeah, and then I think I got something for my brother. What did he get? What did I get him? Or maybe I didn't get him something. No. I think since he wasn't too into it, I only got him a drink. Yeah. For my bro, I only got him a drink, but this was all for me. All the Eevee stuff I got for myself. Yeah. So I got that, and then here are the coasters. These are the coasters we got. Yeah. So I believe it's only per drink. Per drink, you get a coaster, and so they gave me these 2 randomly, which was nice. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the new Pokemon, but still, I keep it as a souvenir. So I have these coasters as my souvenir, and I did not keep the placemat because it's just paper, and I'm like, it's gonna like get damaged in our luggage anyway, and we're still traveling a lot, and so I decided, yeah, not to keep the placemat since it was only paper, but I only kept the coasters. Yeah, so that's what I got, and then. Oh yeah. So here I wanted to show the plate once all the food is gone. The plate is just Eevee winking at me. I thought that was cute. And then weirdly, what luck we had. So we were about to go. We finished all our food. We were about to go, but then we saw Pikachu. Okay, so this is the Pikachu mascot. Like it's like moving like Pikachu mascot. So it was only one Pikachu, but he came out just like doing a little dance. The thing is, it lasted like 15 minutes. Oh no, 12. I recorded a video of it. It took 12 minutes. They were all speaking Japanese, so I had no idea what was going on, but I thought it was so cute, and I thought like maybe Pikachu would like walk around or do something, so I was prepared for anything, but he was only standing in that area just like, I don't know, like something was going on. They were talking a lot, and Pikachu was just moving and then was dancing a little, but I thought was really, really cute that we were able to see that, because I don't think they do that all the time. So we thankfully came at like a good timing when Pikachu came out just to like dance and stuff, just like Disneyland. Just felt like we were at Disneyland kind of feeling, but in Pokemon style. And so I thought that was very cute and very lucky that we were able to see that. So after we saw Pikachu mascot finish his little stuff, and then we left, and I wanted to say this. I thought this was so funny. I because this whole place was in a big department store mall, and then I saw this sign that said "Ho Ho Holidays." So I thought it was just interesting, given like a few days beforehand, Wano enlisted. And so, yeah, so when I saw this, I'm like, makes me think of Wano. And so I just wanted to show that here. And anyway, so then we went on to try other Japanese food. We went to like this area that's like kind of like a marketplace kind of thing. But yeah, it was overall, it was all good. It was all good. We just, got like random food overall in general. Japanese food all tastes good. Um and then later that night we went to Osaka Aquarium. So that's where this whale shark is from. And so we go to the Osaka Aquarium and it's quite fancy. It's quite fancy. So here is like the entrance of it. So like, before going in, this is the entrance of it. So it was decorated Christmas style since it was December. And I was like, wow, that's so fancy. And like there was like a fake penguin like statues or something. So anyways, it was very 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 just fancy looking. So we're going in and just, yeah. And so the thing is like it's like many floors, so it's not like one big floor. So it was many floors of this big old aquarium. So I'll just share some photos that we saw. So yeah, they had like the regular tunnel tank thing. So we saw that. And then I was very surprised they had sea lions there. I was not expecting that. I thought that was so interesting. So they had sea lions there. um what else? Okay. This was a little bit scary. So I am scared of some big fish, and so I was a little bit worried going to this aquarium. But thankfully, in general, like it wasn't too scary. But these were a little bit scary. I decided to take a photo of it because my brother was like taking a long time looking at this, and I'm just like, I don't want to get closer. And so that this was like one of the scary things I saw. Oh yeah, we saw piranhas. Oh my gosh, that's right. I don't know why there was a random what's this animal called? It's a capybara. There was a random capybara there. I don't know why, but yeah, they had land animals there for some reason. But yeah, there was a capybara. And then yeah, we saw penguins. I liked that. And then what else? Well, yeah, we saw dolphins. I thought that was very interesting. I don't know if you can tell, but that was a dolphin. So yeah, we saw some dolphins. And then finally the main attraction. So the reason why Osaka Aquarium is so famous, it's one of the few aquariums that has a whale shark there. And so yeah, so this whale shark, yeah, it's considered a fish, if I remember correctly. Right? Yeah, a whale shark is a fish. But is it closer to a whale or closer to a shark? I don't know. I forgot. But it's super big. Okay, so it's super big. So finally, yeah, we're going down each floor, and then finally, I see the whale shark. The first time I see it in person, I was so excited. So yeah, this is probably one of the best photos I took of it. It was so big. Okay, it was humongous. I was so impressed with it. I was like, wow. Wow, it was so cool. Okay, it was so cool. And so the thing is, this aquarium, in order to house like this huge whale shark, it was super super big. So it was super super big, like big old tank thing. And then there was other fish in there. There was shark. Um, well, stingrays. Oh my gosh, that was a huge stingray there. So one second, I need to show this one. This stingray was huge. It was huge. It was like almost as big as the whale shark. So I was so freaked out. Okay, I was a little bit scared, but again, there's glass. I try not to think too much about it, but that was huge. A huge stingray was there. Yeah, here I took a photo of the hammer shark as it was swimming by. And then what else? What else? What is that? What is that? Okay, no, that's nothing. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's. I mean, there's a lot more fish that was in this big tank, but I just only want to show the main ones. And so yeah, it was really really impressive. And then as we're going down, we're still going down like each floor, and then we go to this other area that has little jellyfish. Yeah, so I was thinking as we were going through this, I thought the whale shark would be like the end of the aquarium, and I was like, we did not see any jellyfish. I was really surprised, like, why would an aquarium not have any jellyfish? So I was like saying that to my brother the whole time. I'm like, isn't that interesting? We never saw any jellyfish, but then right after the whale shark, then we saw jellyfish, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, finally! Why would an aquarium not have jellyfish?" And so yeah, so I was excited to see these little baby jellyfish. I don't think there was anything that was super big. I mean, these look kind of big, but I remember those were still kind of tiny. It's, yeah, tiny jellyfish. Um, Oh, this one was kind of I don't know, probably the biggest one there, just with all the tentacles. So yeah, that was maybe. But anyways, yeah, that was a fancy little jellyfish. Um Yeah, yeah, and I think that was it. That was it. That was it. Yeah, yeah. And then there was a gift shop, and that's where I bought this whale shark for me, as a souvenir. And yeah, yeah. So that was fun. And then after the aquarium, then we went to dinner. And so now this place that we found randomly. So my brother didn't plan to go to this restaurant, but I don't remember why I okay, now I remember. Now I remember. So in Osaka, they make a famous udon. So this udon is called kitsune udon, if I remember correctly. I think so. So I remember telling my brothers like, "Yo, before we leave Osaka, we have to try this kitsune udon." And like I don't think my brother has tried it before, and so he was just searching of any place that makes good kitsune udon. And so he found this place, and so we go there. Okay, the thing is, we go there, but we had to wait quite a long time. And so I was saying to my brother, it's like, is this worth waiting? Do you think? And so thankfully, we decided to wait because this was one of the best places I have ever eaten as well. So one thing at a time. So the first thing we did, they had this sparkling sake. So this is a sparkling sake drink. I just saw it on the menu and I thought, yo, that looks interesting. We've never had a sparkling sake before. Let's try it. It was so delicious. So I recommend this if you guys ever find it. Sparkling sake. This is the brand that I tried. That was really tasty. And then into the main dish. So my brother got this. I forgot what it was. My brother got this one, but it looked cool. But he said it was tasty, but like not the best thing he ever had. But he liked it. And then for me, I got the kitsune udon. And so that's how it looks like. It's like a big fried tofu thing in the middle. That's what it was. And so yeah, so Osaka is famous for this. But it depends on the restaurant if they make it good or not. And so yeah, so that's how the kitsune udon looks like. But this restaurant made it really, really good. And so yeah, so I split it with my brother. I wanted him to try it too. And he was like, wow, this is really delicious. I'm like, right, right. So I'm glad he also thought it was really delicious. And so that was really, really good. And then another thing from this restaurant, this ice cream. Okay, so it looks like regular ice cream. It's udon flavored ice cream. I saw it on the menu. I was like, we should try it. Why not? I've never seen that before ever. Udon flavored ice cream. And so I order it. It comes. It looks like this. We're trying it, and we're like, what the heck? This tastes exactly like udon, but it's sweet like ice cream. It was wild. It was wild. So I want to believe it's actually made of real udon noodles, but some genius chef, I don't know, like he gets the udon noodles and able to make it into an ice cream. I don't know how they did it, but it tastes sweet like an ice cream, but tastes exactly like udon noodles. So my brother was like, whoa, this is blowing my mind. I'm like, me too. I never thought udon could be made into an ice cream, but it was also so delicious. Okay, but I've never ever found another place that makes udon ice cream except for this restaurant. And so I took a photo of this restaurant. It's like, the next time go to Osaka, we should come here again. Yeah, because we when's the next time we could find another place that makes udon ice cream? And so yeah, so that was wow. Yeah, so I really recommend this restaurant to any of you guys going to Osaka. I would recommend this restaurant, and you have to get the kitsune udon and the udon ice cream. Crazy. It was crazy. Okay. And then, okay, let me take a break. Because there's still, we spent 7 days on Osaka. So sorry. So in Japan. So there's a lot to say, but we're doing good on time. And so right now, the show that Gion is on, it's still playing right now. So it looks like, they're just talking about the situations that's going on with these cars. Excuse me, so sorry. And then Gion, for some reason, he has a paddle that has his name on it, and I guess he's like voting if maybe that's okay or not okay to do. I don't know. So the thing is, my vocabulary with driving is also very weak. So I think even if I was watching this, I don't think I would understand a lot of it anyway. But also, I don't plan to drive ever, and so yeah, so this is technically not something for me to watch, but for drivers out there, yeah, you guys should watch it and be safe out there when driving. Okay. So, anyways, let me read comments and then I'll go back to my story. Thank you, Kian Zanarka. She says, "Happy birthday to my bro. Thanks. Lulu says, Lulu says at Gian Zanarka, what do you think of Gian being a panelist on the road accident show? Oh yeah, that's a good way to call it, the road accident show. Yeah. Very interesting. Yes. And then Lulu says, oh, I'm sure MX is practicing for Las Vegas show. That's right. Don't get me started on Las Vegas. Don't get me started on Las Vegas, but that is a point. They should be practicing for it, since of course Minhyuk won't be there, and I want to safely assume Sean is not going to be there. I want to safely assume, but hopefully, yeah, they have it all settled, and talk about that later if we have time. Oh, Gianzarka says she thinks it's weird for Guion to be a panelist on the road accident show. Gianzarka, I actually agree with you too. But yeah, we'll go back to if we have time. Lulu says, yeah, he's not singing, but he's doing the other thing that he does really well, judging people. That's right. That's right. And also he's a driver himself, so this is he could bring that insight, with him as a driver. But oh, that's interesting. So yeah, so oh, that's interesting. So these animals, were they eating another animal on the road? Oh, maybe. Oh. Oh, that's wait. Let me see this more clearly. They look like dogs. They look like dogs and a deer? Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a deer. But I didn't think we had wild deers in Korea, unless maybe that's like in a city, not in Seoul, I guess. Oh, so based on the Korean captions, because I have it on mute. Yeah. Yeah. They seem like dogs and they were attacking a deer, trying to eat the deer. Yeah, dogs could eat deer meat. Yeah. But it seems thanks to that car that was like driving on that road, technically, I guess that driver saved a deer's life. Yeah. So that's wow. But I didn't think we had wild deer. Yeah, unless it's not in Seoul, but I know there's like anyways. Sorry. So yeah, that just caught my eye. Okay, so let's keep going. But yeah. So Gihyun being a regular on this show, but it's not singing related. Yeah. So yeah. So that's why I think it's interesting. Yeah. So we'll talk later if we have time. Lulu says that Snorlax is so cute, isn't it? It's so cute. And so the thing is, out of all the dolls they had at the Pokemon Center, I looked through that store like 2-3 times over, making sure that I really found the doll that I really want and it's the cutest and within my budget. Of course, like they had like big dolls that was really expensive, but it's like I don't want a big doll, And so this was the best one I could find of Snorlax, and the fabric of this doll is like for some reason you can wash it easily. So I think this doll was made for like kids that are really dirty or messy, and so that this doll can like be resistant to that. And so yeah, so it's really like so it's not like soft like a regular doll, but it feels like kind of towel material. But I like it, and it's so cute looking, right? He's so cute looking, so I like it. Gianzanaka says, Chrissy, the way you're so excited about Pokemon. Yes, I do get excited about Pokemon. Yes, she says, you will be when you finally go to see the Harry Potter park in Orlando. Hopefully one day. Okay. I thought you were gonna say that you're gonna go there, Orlando, soon, but you said hopefully one day. Gotcha. So wait, Gianzanaka, wouldn't there be a Harry Potter theme park in London or in a European country? Surely there is, right? But unless you're telling me the one in Orlando, is it like more fancy than any of the European ones? I didn't know that. Let me know. But the thing is, I read Harry Potter books when I was a kid as well. I enjoyed it, but I can't say I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter like how I am about Pokemon. So I do like Pokemon more than Harry Potter, but I wouldn't mind going to a Harry Potter park one day, but it's not a bucket list of mine. Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not yeah, but Gianzanaka, if that's your thing, yeah, you get very excited about Harry Potter like how I get excited about Pokemon. You should go one day. I hope you do. Okay, so yeah, that sounds really fun. Oh yeah. Lulu says, yeah, still a dream. Yeah, not going to Orlando yet. Yeah. Right, yeah, the food and drinks at the Pokemon Center. Sorry, Pokemon Cafe. Yeah, super cute. Lulu says, if I ever go to the Pokemon Cafe or Universal Studios restaurant, it will be for the instant moments and not for the quality of food. That's what I'm saying, Lou. And so yeah, that's how I felt like too. But my brother was really not into it. Like, he's not into things like that, but still he enjoyed it to some extent, but I definitely enjoyed it the most. And yeah, so the thing is, Lou, we did not go to Universal Studios. So the thing is, my brother was thinking maybe we can go to Nintendo Land, but I forgot what exactly is it. Was it in Universal Studios or near? I don't remember. I totally forgot, but my brother was thinking if we could go there or not, but sadly we did not have enough time to go there, so we had to skip on the whatever the Nintendo thing was, and Universal Studios. Yeah, yeah, we decided to skip on that, but maybe next time, hopefully next time. Yeah, yeah. And so for the Nintendo place, like my brother saw reviews online and people were saying it wasn't that fun, so that's why he was thinking, yeah, maybe we should skip it and go somewhere else. But I'll be interested because I like Nintendo games. I actually want to see the Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, so it's gonna come out end of this month in Korea, and so I want to go see it with my friend who's also interested to see it. So yeah, so I do want to see that movie, and so yeah, so I am interested. Yeah, because I played the Mario games when I was a kid with my siblings. So yeah, so I'm interested in the movie. But yeah, Nintendo World. Yeah, I would be interested. I like Kirby. I like Kirby. So if we go to like something Kirby related, but yeah, but sadly it's just not that time. But maybe next time. Yeah, maybe next time. um. Oh, Kiyosanika says we were supposed to go there for our honeymoon. Oh, your honeymoon. Yeah, yeah. But because of COVID, it was postponed, and now I'm not sure we'll go there or somewhere else for our honeymoon. But I want to go one day. Good to hear. Good to hear. Would be so cute to go there for your honeymoon. I've been to Orlando before, by the way, but I was quite young, but I still kind of remember. But it was so hot there. Like I think Korea summer is pretty hot, but Orlando summer. Sorry, in general, I remember. I don't think I went there in the summer. I can't remember, but Orlando, super hot and humid. I mean, it's a tropical, state, and so, oh my gosh, super hot and humid. But here's the thing. But then I went to Osaka in September, thinking it wasn't going to be super hot, but it was super, 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 super hot and humid in Osaka in September. So I don't recommend going to Japan in the summertime. It is so, so, so hot and humid. But I think I remember Orlando was like around the same level as that, and it's to the point of being quite unbearable. Like I really could not wait to get out of this environment. Like I wanted to leave the country. It was that bad. It's like I can't wait to like get out of this climate. And so yeah, it was. Oh my gosh. And so I'm kind of relieved that Korea summer is not that hot and humid, but it's still hot and humid in Korea. I still don't recommend come to Korea in the summertime unless you're very okay with mosquitoes and yeah, hot humid stuff. But yeah, that's so. Anyways, girlfriend, wherever you guys go for your honeymoon, I hope it's a nice place. But yeah, but Harry Potter, yeah, land would be cool. But yeah, yeah. Yes, still a dream for now. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Lou says, hopefully you go someday, or maybe Universal Studios in Japan. They have Harry Potter there too. Ooh, maybe. And then Lou says, maybe I'll go visit the aquarium on Friday. Ooh, so aquarium in Toronto? Is that what you mean? It's Good Friday. Oh my gosh, happy Good Fridays tomorrow. That's right. So did you guys get a day off on Good Friday? No, no, spring break. Spring break. You guys have spring break. Canada, do they have spring break too? USA has spring break only for 1 week because of Easter. So that's right. That's right. It was Palm Sunday, this past Sunday. Tomorrow's Good Friday. And then this upcoming Sunday is Easter. I totally forget because in Korea it's not a thing at all. Even though there's a lot of Christians in Korea, but just a spring vacation, it just doesn't exist. Like we have the winter vacation because of Lunar New Year, and then like a fall vacation because of Chuseok. But yeah, but nothing concerning Easter. So thank you for reminding me. Happy Good Friday if you guys celebrate, or you're just like having a day off, and then soon Happy Easter. Oh my gosh! But we're gonna see Hyungwon on Inkigayo on Easter Sunday. How exciting! How exciting! FYI, I could have been born on Easter, but I was 3 days late. So yeah, so I was born 3 days after Easter in 1990, but that's okay. I still like my birthday. And so, anyways, uh and also, yeah, so Lulu, whatever this aquarium is, like, I hope you have a good time. Send me photos if you want. Lulu says, if you wait, it must be good. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. If you wait for a restaurant, it must be good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But sometimes not. Sometimes not. I've actually had experiences where I waited for a restaurant, but the food was just mediocre. I sadly had experience like that. But usually, yeah, if you're waiting for a restaurant, usually should be good. But this one, it was worth the wait. So I'm glad that we decided not to find another place. We were close. We were close to finding a new place because it felt like the waiting time was pretty long, and like but then judging by like how quickly people were getting a table, I told my brother, I decided, like, you know what, I think we just have a couple more minutes and hopefully this restaurant is worth it. And the amount of time we would take to find a new restaurant and then walking there and trying to find it, I felt like wasn't worth it. It was more worth it just to wait here in a warm place anyway, and see how it goes. But thankfully was worth the wait, and yeah, the food was really worth it. Yeah. Gianzanaka says, yes, hopefully. Yeah. I didn't know they had one in Japan too. I didn't know either. Yeah, I know Universal Studios was there, but I didn't know Harry Potter was there. She was very cool. I actually do want to visit Japan one day. You should. You should. As I telling you guys my Japan story, yeah, hopefully makes you guys like very curious and want to go to Japan too. Yeah. And then she says, Chrissy, what's your opinion on so many Monbibs thinking they will have a comeback soon? Yeah. Cherry, are you still here? Cherry, DM me that. Yeah. Okay, so since the members all had their hair covered in the recent photos, personally, I think it's crazy for them to have another comeback so soon. Yeah. Let's talk about this briefly. So Cherry, if you're still here, I saw your DM about it that someone said on a variety show, talking about groups that was gonna have a comeback in April. So 17 is true, 17 coming back this month, and then IVE as well. I mean, they already did a pre-release, but IVE full album is coming out soon. And then they said Monster X as well, and I'm like, what? What? Okay, so I don't know. Maybe the guy like was thinking of another group and misspoke. That's honestly what I want to think, because there's no announcement like or even news articles saying like, oh, MX is getting ready for a comeback. Like nothing like that is happening. But why they say they're gonna come back this month, and FYI, there's only 3 weeks left of April. So if they are coming back this month, the coming soon announcement should have been this week, right? Unless like for some reason they do next week, but that's crazy to like 2 weeks beforehand. Usually should be 3 weeks or like a month beforehand. So I think that's really, really crazy, and I want to believe maybe this guy just misspoke. But the thing is, it's very possible that they could have a comeback in a month or two. That's the thing, they could be. And so yeah, that's the thing, is that I saw some Korean Monbib saying how like Honey covering his hair, it seems like is blonde under there. That's what people are seeing. And so blonde could mean, he would be blonde, for whatever he's doing, or is blonde for now, but then it's going to be a different color later, because, like blonde first and then can put a different color on it. And so the thing is, as you guys know, I saw Juhan on M Countdown exactly 1 week ago. And so he was wearing a hat, but his hair was black. His hair was black. But I thought I was imagining it, but I don't know. I wasn't like, I was kind of close. No, I was kind of close to him, but still like far away enough that I could be imagining it. And so his hair was black, but I thought I saw some like random streaks of yellow in it. I thought, but again, I could be imagining it. Okay. But like, yeah. So whenever I saw like the back of his hair under his hat, like it didn't look completely black to me. Like, I'll call it that way. I'll call it that way is better. It didn't look completely black to me, but seemed like maybe had a little bit of coloring in it. But I mean, still, I mean, his hair has been through a lot. Like who knows what's going on, and so who knows if maybe he has been preparing his hair for something ever since last week. And so now with some recent photos that we have seen so far, even though it has been covered, yeah, Korean Monbebes are seeing and thinking that he's blonde now, and like, yeah, the colors change. And now here's the thing, this doesn't mean a group comeback. Okay, this could mean many things. Number one, what if Juhani is like preparing for something solo related and he needs to have a different hair color? That would be amazing. We don't know. So it could be that, or, could be a group comeback. But for now, the other members don't seem like they're getting ready for a group comeback. That's just me. But also, would it be like 4 members, or would it be with Shonu? But in my opinion, I don't like having MX albums that has like different members in it all the time. In my opinion, I'm not a fan of it. And so that's why I was hoping this MX5 era, given that Shonu had to enlist quite suddenly, and like they were going to be MX5 for a while. So I understood, yeah, they have to do some albums as MX5 until it's their time to enlist. And so I was perfectly assuming that once the guys from MX5 are enlisting, there won't be any comeback again until all 6/7 come back, and then they can do albums as like the full group forever, after they finish all their enlistment. But then if we do get an album that will have, MX5, but it's Shonu instead of Minhyuk, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with another like different formation and group and stuff. And so yeah, so for me personally, I was hoping once the MX5 guys are enlisting, it'll be no more comebacks until they all finish their enlistment. But we don't know. Starship is really greedy, as we know. Maybe they're like, yo, we don't care how many members are left, we're gonna like do blah blah. Who knows, because they're a greedy company. But it's still up in the air.
Still up in the air. And given that we see that Juhan, Hyungwon, and Gihyun now all have a regular show for a couple weeks, like I don't know how long it'll last, but given they're just starting now as these permanent jobs, it should be a couple weeks. It should be a couple weeks, but how long it will be, who knows? And then when will it be their time to enlist? I don't know. I don't know. Like all of them has been really shocking. Even they say it. Gian has said at a fan sign before, like, I thought, I didn't know it would be this much longer. Like I remember him saying something like that. And so, we're all up in the air. We're all up in the air. Anything can happen. Gihyun is only 19 days younger than Minhyuk. Why is he not enlisting anytime soon? Who the heck knows? Who the heck knows? Okay, so yeah, it's really weird. Yeah. So anything about comebacks, I don't know. And also Gian could do a solo comeback. And we do know IM is gonna have an album out soon, but he's not in Starship doing this album, so that's kind of separate. And so so with these three guys in Starship, what exactly is gonna happen? And then what will happen to Shawnee when he comes back? All up in the air. And so that's all my thoughts about it. And yeah, let's go. Yeah. And then Guillaume's Zonica asked me about Guillaume's enlistment. Yeah. All up in the air. Yeah. Lulu says, what? It's so soon, but they can always release a single album with Shawnee. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. So yeah, but just for now, everything seems up in the air. Yeah. Lulu says, did you like the OST song that Gion and Honey did? So the only things I heard were the 2 short previews. So I only am judging only by these 2 short previews. One had Gion, one had Juhan. It seems like would be nice. Not a ballad. It's okay. It's okay. It seems like just like maybe a slow rock song, maybe, or who knows. And so I am very excited to hear, but I didn't hear like the long version. I want to be surprised and give my full reaction on April 16th. So that's 10 days from now. Yeah, so I'll give my reaction at that time, and you guys as well. Let me know your reaction. And yeah. So yeah, I'm really trying to stay away from the spoilers. Yeah, until April 16th. Yeah. Gianzonica says there's a park in London. Okay, but it's a different park, and I want to go there too one day. Awesome. Please let me know, or also let everyone else know if you want. I would love to know, like, how is it in London? Please let me know. And then Gianzonica says she's so behind. I haven't heard their OST yet. It's not fully out. Just I think there's like a 2-minute version, but it's not the full song. And so, but for me personally, that's way too much of the song, and I'm gonna wait until April 16th. But yeah, Gianzonica, you do you, whatever you want to do. Lulu says it's in Universal Studios that has Super Mario World and Harry Potter. Super Mario World. I would love to see that. Yeah. But yeah. So for me personally, actually, I'm more interested in Super Mario World than I am about Harry Potter. So yeah, so you guys, for you to know how big of a Harry Potter fan I am, like, I'm just okay about it. I'm just okay. Like, the movies were nice, the books were nice. I was very excited seeing the next book come out. Like, I think I was in the age range when I was like waiting for like book number 4, 5, 6, and 7. I think I was that age range when I got into it and able to so anyways, yeah. But then the movies, I was always excited for them to come out. But in general, yeah, I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, as you guys can see. But yeah, I want to go see Super Mario Brothers and the Super Mario World. Yeah, I'll be interested in that more. Yeah. Lulu says the March break was only for students. That's a Sunday service I would do for Hyungwon. Huh? March break was only for students? So a spring break, yeah, is only for students, but not for workers. That's right. And so, but you're just, Lulu, you're just doing, I don't know, whatever you want to do during the Easter season. And yeah, so that Sunday service you're gonna do for Hyungwon, seeing him in Inkika. Yeah, I'll be doing the same thing too. How funny. Lulu says B2B and Shiny comebacks are in May. Oh my gosh. So Taemin from Shiny just got discharged a few days ago. Yeah, same day as Minhyuk enlistment, but they're already gearing up for a comeback next month. Cool. That's very cool. And B2B, cool. Wow, that's very cool. Hi Sylvia, she says just dropping by for a bit, all good. And oh my gosh, how excited. So yeah, I recently shipped a package to Sylvia, my K-shopper related, and glad to hear you got it today. Yeah, I was expecting you should get it like in no time, but I'm happy to hear you got it today, and it's all good. So happy to hear, Sylvia. Thank you very much, and enjoy all the things that are in your package. Yeah. Lulu says, I feel like a comeback won't come until May/June. Yeah, that's definitely more realistic than within this month. Yeah, especially when there's no coming soon yet
up until now, you know. So but then again, don't they usually announce these things at 10 p.m.? So right now it's 9:44 p.m. Would they really announce something today? So no. So yeah, at this point, I want to believe not, but if they do really like suddenly say, "Hey, we're coming back in 2-3 weeks from now," I'd be like, "Are you crazy?" So I really hope nothing happens. I really hope, but let's wait and see. But yeah, May/June feels more realistic. And Lulu says, I would like MX subunit albums. I would be more okay with that than them doing like a full group, but it's still like missing members. For some reason, I'm more okay with that. Yeah, so if they do a unit of I am with Juhan, or Hyungwon with Gian, or Shawnu with Honey. Yeah, if they do something like that, that's like unit specific, and they call themselves a different name. I'm more okay with that for some reason. Like Monster X as a group, when the members keep changing all the time because of enlistment, I'm not a fan of it. Like Super Junior did that, but they also made sometimes units and stuff. But yeah, but for me personally, it's just, I did okay with MX5, but it's like, yeah, I kind of wanted to be over with already. And so yeah, with more members enlisting, like subunits are okay, and just or solo albums, So yeah, just my personal opinion on that. Ganzonaka says, yeah, same. You guys agree? Yeah. Like, didn't Hyungwon recently say he would like to perform with I Am and Honey again? I forgot. But they usually say things like that all the time. But I don't remember them saying things like doing unit things or something, as far as I can remember. Yeah. Interstellar unit track. Yeah. Hyungwon, Honey, and I Am. Yeah. If they do a unit like that, would be cool. The produce line unit, that would be cool. Kiyosanaka says, or am I remembering things incorrectly? What do you mean? I don't know. But yeah, again, I can't remember when they say things like that. But I can believe they usually do. Yeah. Lulu says during No Mercy days that they released a single. Oh. And then Kiyosanaka says, oh, the OST will come out on April 16th. That is correct. I thought it was out already. No. Yeah, she says, so sorry. I'm not having the best day. I'm out. I'm a bit out of it today. It's all good. I hope you're feeling better, whatever you're dealing with. So yeah, hope you're doing good. But yeah, I am always here to let you know information whenever you need to know. Don't worry. But yeah, the full song comes out April 16th, but already some previews are already out since it's an OST for a drama, and yeah. But I'm trying to avoid them. Yeah. Oh, Cherry, you're still here and still listening. Cool. What did I mention? Why did I mention you? I forgot. Oh yeah, because you sent me that DM. Yeah. So I want to respond to you here about it. Yeah. And thank you for letting me know that you're still here. And Gianzanaka says Super Mario World would just keep reminding me of Monster X Hero. Really? Why? Super Mario reminds you of Hero? Why? Am I forgetting something? Oh, is it because Hero sounds like a video game? Is that why? Oh, I never associated Hero with video games. Interesting. Yeah. But I'm into Super Mario games. I played that a lot as a kid with my siblings. I was more into Mario Party. Have you guys ever played that? I was really into Mario Party, Mario Kart, and Super Smash Brothers. Yeah. Those were the 3 games that I was really into playing with my siblings. Cherry says, I was never a Potterhead. Good to know. And you're more of a Twilight girl. Good to know. But I hear the Twilight movies aren't that good, right? I don't want to try watching the movies. It seems too cheesy. So I'm not going to watch the movies. But I never read the books either. But interesting. Yeah, you like Twilight more than Harry Potter. Good to know. Yeah. Harry Potter's not for everyone. That's for sure. Yeah. But Harry Potter was definitely like, such a big franchise, and definitely it was my childhood. Me and Emma Watson were the same age. She's only 3 days older than me. Yeah, so I always think that's interesting. Yeah, me and her are the same age. Cherries. Sorry, I already read that. Lulu says sadly they didn't have Taemin do a discharge party like Onu, Ki, and Minho did. They didn't for Taemin. I wonder why. But they did for the other guys. Yeah. I wonder why. Can I assume because Tammy doesn't want to do one? I hope it's because of his decision. But if not, like they didn't allow him to do one, then that's like, I wonder why. Sylvia says, will it be possible that Minhyuk record his part beforehand before enlisting, while Shawnee record his part when he's back? If they're so crazy to have the songs ready so early, I mean, Sylvia, I can't say that's not impossible. It's possible, but that's quite crazy. That's the thing, that's quite crazy. But who knows? Who knows? But then again, when they're performing the album, it'll be without Minhyuk, so someone has to be replacing Minhyuk parts. So I don't know. So yeah. So overall, I'm still just not a fan of it. MX5, I was able to deal with it for a while, but yeah. Cherry says, Chrissy, books are way better, but I have read all the Harry Potter books and also the Twilight books. Good to know. Good to know. So you actually, yeah, so you read all the books, but you like Twilight more than Potter. That's cool. And definitely books way better than the movies. Good to know. Maybe I should try reading the books. Yeah, because I remember it came out when I was in high school. One of my friends was really into it. And so I tried reading the first Twilight book, but I never finished it. I was like, kind of like, I don't know. But who knows if maybe I'll like it more as a 30-year-old compared to a high school student or something. If ever I read it, I'll let you know. Lulu says, so Hyungwon was randomly testing on Bubble that he took the yeah, he did the MBTI test, and now he's ISTP. Yeah, he's not INFP. The ISTP suits him now that he's a producer. Yeah, maybe Taemin didn't want to have a party, but he did a live. Yeah. Okay. So Hyungwon, yeah, just wanted to share that he took the test again, and it says that he's now ISTP. But here's the thing. But then he was saying other things, being like, maybe only for right now. Like my personality changed. Right now, I feel like I'm ISTP, but usually he would be INFP. And so I definitely agree with that. Like I don't think too much about the MBTI. Like some people consistently do stay, their MBTI code, but I think all of our personalities, we definitely grow up and go through life, and like we think, that's why I really don't like to think that we stick to our personal code. But anyways, but I think it makes sense that Hyungwon has like both sides, so like INFP and ISTP. So I don't think like he's no longer fully an INFP. I think he shows both ways, and also he shows some extrovert qualities as well. So he's not fully an introvert. And so yeah, we're all like that. So that's why my MBTI, I say all the letters except I don't have I. Like I have a little bit of I, but it's not enough to write it down. So I feel like, me personally, I have all the letters, and so I'm just like, yeah, I'm not into too much about the code thing either. And yeah, and then maybe Taemin didn't want to have a party, but he did do a live instead. Yeah, who knows? We don't know. Or if maybe SM didn't want to do one for him, we don't know. Yeah, interesting. Sylvia said it'll be Gambler era all over again. That's what I'm saying, Sylvia. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a fan of going through that again, So that's why I was looking forward to that most of the members would enlist around the same time. But it seems like for some reason they're gonna be enlisting way later than Minhyuk, even though Hyungwon and Gion are only a few weeks younger than him. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Mystery. Big mystery. I don't get it. Yeah. Ganzanarka says, in MX Hero, there's the intro part of Super Mario playing. And I Am's lyrics are something about eating a mushroom. Oh, really? That alludes to Super Mario? What? Okay, but now I remember. Yeah, in Hero has like that tune. But I don't know if that's exactly from Super Mario. I never thought of it that way. But I think it's a tune that's similar to Super Mario. But it could be exactly the same. But yeah, just for me personally, I never thought of that when I listened to the song. So interesting. Yeah, if he talked about eating a mushroom like from Super Mario, that's so interesting. Did he really? But yeah, I'll look at the lyrics later. But wow, interesting. Cherry says, I mean, Harry Potter is really good. The world building is amazing, but it was the romance probably that pulled me to Twilight. Got you. You like the romance part about Twilight more. Cool. And then Sherry says, of course, personality changes as we grow up and live through experience. That's 1,000%. So when people say, my personality slightly changed, it's like, yeah, I think your core personality. So we all have a core personality, but that's not your MBTI. No. MBTI is just like a fraction of your personality. And so we all have a core personality that I don't think ever really changes. Like it would take a lot. Of course it's possible, but I think it would take something really, 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 really significant for your core personality to change. But I think we're all have this core that doesn't change, and then all these various things as we go through life. Yeah, it makes you think differently, and then how you react to that, and so that kind of like affects your personality in some sense. You guys get me? Yeah, it's all about growing up and maturing. Like definitely how I was as a 20-year-old is so different than how I am now as a 32-year-old, and so but I'm still the same person. I'm still like this kind of like cheery, energetic person. I've always been this way ever since I was born. And so, yeah, so I feel like that's like my core personality. But then the other things around me, like, I was so immature in my 20s, and like now in my 30s, like I'm a lot more grown up. And yeah. So you get me. Yeah. Lulu says, you're an ISTP. What? Okay. And she was an INTP before COVID. Wow. But I think you're probably like a mix of everything. But you're like majority ISTP, I guess. So then you must have been excited that Hyungwon, is kind of like changing into that now. But I feel like he's like a mix of both. Like he's like, like he said, right now he feels like he's ISTP, but then like later could change. Anyways, isn't that interesting? And like Gian said that in Mongo, how like he changes from F and T. So like he used to be ENFP, but then changed. Sorry. And then now ENTP, but he said like he's like both F and T. And so we're all we're I MBTI is not completely perfect, of course. But it's interesting. It's interesting, of course. Lulu says, "Don't say that out loud. Nintendo is notorious for copyright striking things. Even when I say it, But are you saying the song if they find out that the hero song has so that's what I'm thinking too. I hope it's not exactly the same if there's some kind of copyright thing about it. So I want to believe it's not exactly the same, but I'll listen to it later and I'll let you guys know in a future live my thoughts about it. But I never thought it was exactly like Mario for some reason. Nintendo would be strict about it, just like how Disney is, So yes, I can believe it. But I'm still very excited to see that movie. Like the creator of Super Mario of Mario, the whole Mario universe. He also had a part, of course, in the movie, and so I think the combination of everyone in the Super Mario's movie, I really hope Super Mario Brothers. Sorry, okay, Super Mario Brothers movie. I'm hoping would be worthwhile to see. Cherry says you'll never completely change, but the way you view the world changes. That's right. Cheer. Psych major, you know it. Kianzanaka says, I'm sure it wasn't the exact same tune. Okay. And they only made a pop culture reference in the lyrics. Good. Yeah, so I want to believe that. And as long as it's not exactly the same, should be okay. So good to know. So I was thinking probably wouldn't be exactly the same, but I'll listen to it later and let you know later. Lewis says, just kidding. They can't copyright a power up soundbite. Okay. I mean, they could. I wouldn't be surprised. They could. And so but I'm very curious how exactly it sounded like. But anyways, just every time I hear Hero, I never thought it was exactly the same. So I'm curious to listen to it. And then now that I know this info, so guys, gotta go back to my story. But you know what? The thing is, I only had one bite of my cake, so let me eat a little bit. And also the car show is still playing. So I'm looking at the captions of what they could be talking about. But I saw it in the corner of my eye, by the way, of them looking at accidents. Like I saw at one point a car like hit a person, but I don't know if that person is okay, but I hope that person is okay. But they show intense stuff, and like I'm not a fan of it. I'm scared of car accidents, so that's why I'm not gonna really be like too into this show. So sorry, Gian, I'm not gonna watch it every week, but at least just for the first episode. And also it's my brother's birthday. That's why I'm just like having it on, but with no sound. But as I assume, it's just lots of things I don't like to watch. So but again, I hope they not I hope they are. The main reason for the show is to teach people how to drive safer and to be careful of certain things, Okay. The caption said a terrible accident. Okay, where is this? Okay, it's a two-way street. So that's why I'm scared to drive. Like I'm glad I don't need to drive in Korea, and so that's why I don't plan to ever get my driver's license. But getting into an accident when you're driving really closely with everyone, like it's scary. And now I see the accident happening. It's scary. Gosh, I'm glad I was never in a serious accident like how they're showing here, but I've been in a couple car accidents, being a passenger in the car has happened to me before, and it's scary. Okay. And they're interviewing the people that was in the accident. Okay. But so as you guys can see, I'm really not into this kind of show. So even for Gihan, I will not be watching it every week. Like I don't know, if I remember, I'll turn my TV on. But even for Gihan, if I'm not interested in the TV show, I wouldn't be watching it. But also that's why I'm wondering why he's doing something that's not a singing related show. But the thing is, I do think this TV show is popular in Korea, so maybe it's just for him to just get exposure, I guess. Yeah, and he's very interested in cars, as we know. So surely maybe it's just okay. So um, Cherry says you're making me crave cake, Chrissy. Go eat cake today. Why not? Why not? Okay, but yeah, but you guys do whatever you want to do. And then Lulu says the North American non-gamer critics are not liking it. Oh, really? The movie Super Mario Brothers movie. But gamers are loving the movie. Oh, and she said I would definitely check it out. What? Okay, so non-gamers don't like it. Hey, first off, why would you watch this movie if you're not into the characters or the game? In my opinion, I'm sorry to say, in my opinion, but yeah, for them to not be interested in it because they don't know anything about the game, I think that makes sense, right? Doesn't it make sense? I think so. But gamers loving it, that's really good to hear because I'm one of those gamers. So I want to believe, hopefully I'll like, and yeah, so Lulu, you're able to see it before I can in Korea. So do let me know your review about it after you watch it. I'll be very interested. So right now it's 10 p.m. Nothing happening. Good. Okay. So anyways, excuse me. Lulu says, I think watching too many road accidents might give you PTSD. That's possible too. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not into. Oh, Lulu says you got that right. Like watching a horror movie and not being into horror. Yeah, Lulu, that's exactly how I feel about watching this kind of show. Yeah. Like even with my favorite guy Gian is in, it's like I'm not interested. That's why I didn't watch any of the Shonu horror things. Like I love Shonu, but like I'm not into horror stuff. And so yeah, that's kind of the feeling I get with this. So anyways, back to my story, guys. I think I'm only halfway through of the Japan trip. So the next day, we're finally leaving Osaka and we're going to a new city. Wait. Yeah. So we're leaving Osaka. Wait. Right? I'm pretty sure then we moved to a new city. Wait. I'm just checking. No, not yet. Sorry. We're still in Osaka. We're not leaving Osaka yet. Sorry. Okay, so So we're still staying in Osaka, but from Osaka, we're going to a new city. And so we go to the city of Nara. Yeah. So Nara, I never heard of it before until my brother told me, but he said Nara is famous for a park that has deer there. And so there's so many deer there. And they're very friendly to people, and we can feed them snacks that we buy from vendors there. Yeah. And so anyway, so here is one of the deers. All right, look at it, just looking. It was so that's me, taking a photo, right? And so it's looking at me, thinking I have food, okay, because these deer are used to tourists, and also um this is like their daily life. Is like these people walking around, some of them would have food, and so we want to eat the food. And so the food that is sold there, that I assume is healthy for the deer, I sure hope so, is like grain cookies. It looks like I wonder what kind of grain it is, but it's some kind of grain cookie, and so I really hope it's healthy for them. Yeah, I hope so. But the deers really, really like these things, and like, yeah, they're like going to people, just wondering, yeah, do they have these like kind of cookies? And so yeah, so this deer was coming at me, wondering if I had the cookies, and I did. So I did buy cookies at this moment, and so I think it was smelling it on me, and so at one point this deer was biting my shirt. It was a little bit scary. But I was like, oh my gosh. And so I try to go away because I wanted to go to like a more like empty space with like other deers so that we could share all the cookies with the rest of the deers. But these deers a little bit aggressive, but they're not like hurting. Okay, it didn't hurt me, but I was just very, very surprised that it bit my shirt. But yeah, but it didn't hurt me, didn't break my shirt, but it was definitely surprising. And so yeah, so these are the type of deers that were there. And like, here's other deers, they're just like waiting with the people to see if they have food, but they're so cute. Okay, yeah, they were so cute. So my brother, okay, so he had a bag of stuff. I forgot what was in this bag, but the deer thought that there was cookies in it, and so it broke this bag. Yeah, so they're a little aggressive. Okay, they're a little aggressive. I forgot that one of the deers bit on it and broke the bag. And so yeah, a little aggressive, but you just have to like read the environment, just yeah, try to like hide the cookies, and like, yeah, just walk faster than them. And so in general, it was fine. Then we went to a more open space, and then we're feeding all the deers there and stuff. Yeah, so it was interesting. It was interesting. I was a little bit like on edge because I don't like the deers following me, and so they while I'm feeding cookies, they probably think I have like more cookies. But once I finish all the cookies, I'm like, no, stop it, don't follow me. And so I try to like just run away, get away from them as they get like distracted with other people. But it was still cute. It was still cute. The deers are so cute. There was even baby fawns. There were. Did I take a picture of a fawn? I'm sure I did, but I think I was too far away. I think that was a baby. Do you see there's a baby? Yeah, yeah. So there was baby deer there too. So that was cute. Um yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There was a cute one. Okay, okay. So there was a cute one. So this is like in front of an information booth, right? In front, but I think it wanted to be in the shade. Do you see that? So he wanted to be in the shade, but I thought was so cute, so I had to take a photo of it, just lying down there in front of this information booth. But it's so cute. It's so cute. So we saw like random deer just like lying around like that at random places. It was super cute. Yeah, yeah, and then in this area there was a famous temple, and so we went to go see this temple. It was okay. So okay, so as I keep saying, I'm not like super into Japan tourism, but my brother was very impressed with this temple. I think this temple is the biggest one in Japan. I don't remember exactly, but he said something is the biggest one something. Okay, and so he was very impressed seeing this really big temple, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, whatever, so I'm like, whatever. It was cool, but I'm not interested. But he really liked to see like the structure of it and stuff, and so I'm like, okay, let's move on. Okay, so we're moving on. And so this thing is like on a big mountain, so we're just like kind of hiking this mountain, walking around, seeing random stuff, and there was random bamboo on this mountain, and so I took a photo of that. There were some pretty trees there was a pretty tree, so I took a photo of that. Oh wait, I think we went to sorry, this tree and bamboo, it was in a garden. Yeah, it was in a garden that we paid entrance to. And so the thing is, it was winter time, so a lot of the plants weren't in bloom, but it was okay. It was still nice to like have seen some stuff there. And so I saw some pretty plants there that were in bloom. So we saw that. And then, and then, and then, yeah, yeah. And then we kept walking around for a while. Was this in Nada? Was that in Nada? Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So in Nada, we also ate some snacks there and dinner in there. And so I do want to say before I continue on this Nada story. So this whole thing, with the deer and the mountain, we went, to the temple and hiking around. So sadly, because of this big adventure in Nada, but also like nonstop walking, on the other days we were in Japan, this was my breaking point that injured my knee. So I just want to let you guys know before I continue the rest of our Japan story, this was the last day when my leg was perfectly fine. Yeah. So the rest of the story is going to be a little bit sad to say, but it was okay. It was okay, but sadly, yeah, this is the last day of me in good health. And so let me continue the rest of the day. So we went around trying out these different foods and stuff, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. And so this is where I got my purse. So sorry, pouch. Yeah. So this is where I got my pouch. So this was in one of the temples we went to. They sold this cute little pouch of the deer and eating that cookie. So that's what I mean about us able to feed them cookies. So that's why they designed it this way, of the cute deers. And yeah, so I still really like this pouch. It's very handy to hold my important things. And then we went to a bar. Yeah. So we drank some alcohol in Japan. So my brother really wanted to go to this bar. It's famous for something. I don't know. It's famous for something, but this is just a little bit inside the bar. All right. Yeah. It's just like a regular bar, but in general, it wasn't like super expensive or anything. It was like regular bartender prices. But the thing is, the bartender there, he spoke like pretty okay English, so that was really cool. And so I got this strawberry something drink. I don't know. They didn't have a menu, so I just asked them for a recommendation of like something that's like fruity, sweet, alcohol, just whatever you think is good. And so he decided to make this for me. And then for my bro, I forgot what this was. I forgot. I totally forgot. If you guys recognize it, let me know. But this is what my brother got, and he liked it. And then we felt like, since we came all the way here, we should get like another drink. And so we got so I asked him like, is there like a famous like Nada drink. Yeah, so this was still in Nada. So I asked, is there something like specific in Nada alcohol that we can only try here? And so he recommended this gin. So this gin, yeah, is made in Nada, and so it was good. I remember it was good. It was like fruity tasting. I remember something like that. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah. So that's it poured. And I don't know how he made the drink, but that was pretty good. So so we drank at this bar and it was pretty okay. But one thing I didn't like about that bar, I don't know the laws about smoking in Japan, but in this bar, people were allowed to smoke in there. And so sadly, at the time when we went in there were other people in there and was smoking, and like this bar wasn't like super big, and so it was really disappointing. Yeah, there were some people smoking there, but I was hoping they weren't smoking like regardless, all smoke is bad, whatever, but I was hoping like if they're like light cigarettes, but I don't know. And so yeah, I had to deal with some secondhand smoke in there, but just the thing is we still had masks on, in general, and so when I wasn't drinking I just put my mask on hoping to not smell the cigarette smoke. But yeah, but that was super, super disappointing. I don't know in Japan, like, do they like really some bars they allow like smoking in there? Who knows? And so I was really, really not happy about that. But in general, yeah, the bar was just a regular bar, and yeah, it was okay. And so yeah, so we had that. By the way, this is one of my favorite desserts in Japan, the melon pan bread. So like when we were walking back to the subway station, I saw this melon pan bakery and it looked so tasty. So I decided to get it. And because I haven't eaten it yet in Japan yet, and my brother, that's my brother holding it, but it was so tasty. He also thought it was super tasty. So I was happy that we got that. And then, oh my gosh. So we went to Tower Records. So remember I said that I wanted to do some shopping, and so the thing is I had a customer that wanted me to buy her a Japanese album, and so I was like, we have to go to Tower Records. I have to see if I could find it, and I did find it in there, so I was very impressed. But I wanted to show you guys, like, in this Tower Records, was this in Osaka? Nada? I think it was in Osaka. Okay, so anyways, yeah. So in this Tower Records, they had a Monster X section. So that's the Monster X section. So I wanted to show that. So I was like, yeah, of course they would. Monster X section. And there was a 1 section. Do you see 1 albums there? Yeah, and there was also a 1 section. I was like, I'm so happy. I was very happy to see that. So that's why I took a photo of it. Yeah, and then we went to another place for eating. It was just okay. Yeah. So nothing much to say. So yeah, that was just okay. And then now finally is the next day, and we're leaving Osaka. But sadly, this is when, the next day I wake up and my leg really, really hurts, specifically my knee, but not only my knee, my calf and thigh in general was in a lot of pain. And I was like, dang it, it's the day we're leaving Osaka and going to Kyoto. Yeah. And so the thing is, it's kind of a long train ride to go from Osaka to Kyoto. And I'm like, dang it, on this day is when my leg is hurting. And so this is sadly the beginning of my big leg pain. And technically it's blame my brother because he made us walk a long time every single day my leg was hurting. That's the thing, because of walking so much. The car accident show is over, but I see that Gion is still there. Yeah, so he already like filmed a couple episodes. Yeah, so he'll be again next week. So anyways, the car accident show is done. So I woke up and I'm telling my brother, dude, this is your fault. Okay, so I was like mad at him. This is your fault, but then also my fault because I wasn't exercising a lot. I wasn't in shape. So I do understand that, because of me not taking care of my body, that's why I got injured. But still, my brother should have been like understanding, and like shouldn't have made us walk so much every single day. But he assumed, that I would be fine. But I'm like, you see how much I'm suffering from these leg pains every single day, but still it's okay. We both didn't expect this to happen. I really, really didn't think my leg would give out this badly. And so so this is when it was really tough to walk around. And so now we have to go to Kyoto. And yeah, so the thing is, I'm just walking slower, but as I'm walking, on an injured leg, it's making the pain, worse, but I can't really rest. We have to be like walking, like, vacation, I don't want to stay in the lodging all day. And so it was kind of tough. And so on this day, we're in Kyoto, and this place, my brother booked it in Airbnb, but it's like a hotel because there was like room service and like a cleaning lady as well. And so yeah, so it was like a hotel. And so we check in and it's all good. And so because of my injury, so my brother planned for this day to go to this shrine. So he sent me a photo of it. Where's the photo? Yeah, so I didn't go, but this is my brother's photo. So it's this shrine. Do you guys know this? What's that's a tweet from Kian. What, okay, so but it's not whatever. That was just interesting timing. So do you guys recognize this? I think it's very famous, right? And so yeah, so this is in Kyoto, and of course my brother wanted to go, of course, but I'm like, dude, I cannot hike a mountain with my injury, so it's very very unfortunate I couldn't go to this place in person, but my brother said to me it was a lot of hiking. He said I would have died. I'm like, yeah, yeah. You know, if my leg didn't give out now, maybe after seeing this shrine, my legs would have given out even more. Who knows? Who knows? Right? But I still felt, kind of like what's the word, like I don't know what's the English word for this feeling, but kind of sad, kind of sorry, sad that I couldn't see it on my vacation, but it's okay. At least I have this photo for my bro, and like he went all the way to the top. He was so proud of himself. I'm like, okay, good for you. Okay, so like most likely I couldn't have gone all the way to the top, but since I wasn't there, he was able to go all the way to the top. I'm like, good for you. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, so I'm sure he had a good time, but still he tried to come back as quickly as possible since, I was alone, and he, of course, he doesn't really have fun on his own anyway. So he came back as quickly as possible. And then we had dinner at this place. I don't know. Oh yeah. So we had ramen again. But so we went to this place because I guess my brother looked it up that has good reviews. And so I'm looking at the menu and they have a vegan ramen. I was like, what? I never seen that on a menu at a ramen restaurant. So even though I'm sure it wouldn't taste as good as the meat-based one, but I'm like, hey, I'm always into trying new things and I don't mind trying something vegan. But my brother was like, yo, you're in Japan and you're gonna eat a vegan ramen. I'm like, stop judging. You little beezy. Okay. So I'm like, I've never tried vegan ramen before. I'm probably not gonna find this ever again. Like, come on, I'm gonna try it. And so when I kind of convinced him, like, yeah, okay, I guess it's okay. And so except he's like, the meat one tastes a lot better. I'm like, of course it would, but whatever. I was still very happy with my vegan ramen. I honestly thought was pretty tasty. Okay, but I need to tell you guys one story. Sorry, because I took a photo of it because okay, so if you guys don't know, I'm scared of all bugs. Okay, I'm scared of all types of bugs. But ants are okay, but ants are annoying, and like small little flies. Like in general, I'm very scared of all bugs except for the tiny ones. But the most scary one, I mean, let's be real, it's probably a cockroach. Okay, I think a cockroach is probably the most scary. I've seen some in Korea. So anyway, so cockroaches are the worst, but I'm super scared of spiders. Okay, I have bad arachnophobia. I really do. Like I think some people probably have it worse than me, but I'm so scared of them. I cannot kill spiders, even tiny ones. Like it really just I can't deal with it. Okay, so I'm super really really scared of spiders, and so with my brother going up to the shrine and I'm here in the lodging and just in the neighborhood just alone, just doing whatever I could find on my own. I think I just looked around, with my leg condition, just walked as much as I could, try to see what's around the area. I think I went to like a supermarket, really really simple stuff. Okay, so anyway, so I'm just walking around trying to kill time, and then I go back to the hotel. And so when I go back to the hotel, I see on our ceiling, of course, that's what happened when I'm alone. Of course it would. The only time I'm alone, separated from my brother, the only time, and a spider appears, I was so mad. Okay, so anyways, I don't know why this happens to me. So first day in Osaka, cold water, right? And then first day in Kyoto, freaking a spider on our ceiling. Okay, so it wasn't super big. It was just a normal black dot spider. Okay, but still. I can't kill it. Okay. I can't. All right. It's just, I can't. All right. So I see the spider on our ceiling. It's walking around. And I'm like, gosh, freaking dang it. The one time it happens when I'm separated from my brother. Because my brother, he's not a fan of bugs either, but he can kill spiders at least. So I'm glad he doesn't copy me, but I cannot kill spiders. So anyways, I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I'm just watching the spider, just wondering where it's gonna end up, and then I need to, hopefully my brother will come in time, and then can kill the spider. And so in this situation, I don't know if it's good luck or not, but the cleaning lady was cleaning rooms at this time on our floor. Luckily on our floor, okay. And so the thing is, I see, all her cleaning supplies are in the hallway, but she was cleaning inside a room. And so I'm like, so me and my bravery, okay. I'm just outside in the hall, just waiting until she ever comes out. And so I'm leaving the door open so I could see where the spider goes. So it's still walking around. Okay, so it's still walking around, and I'm just hoping for the best. That the spider won't go anywhere that's lost forever, and then we miss killing it. Because I don't want to sleep in the hotel room with a spider there. So I'm hoping for the best. And then eventually the cleaning lady did come out, but I didn't know if she knew English, but thankfully she did know some English. Thank freaking goodness. Okay, so she did know some English. And so I call her over and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you help me? Okay, so I call her over and she's like, oh, what's wrong? And then I'm like, I'm so sorry, but there's a spider. There's a spider on the ceiling. Is it possible? Can you help me kill it? And so again, she has like minimal English skills, so I just try my best to just say it as clear as possible. But then she yeah, so she sees my slang, she laughs at me. Okay. Okay, so not like a big laugh, but she was like, oh, kind of like that. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Can you so, oh yeah, and then she says back to me in English, oh, you're scared? I'm like, yes, I am. So she was like, this little girl scared of a spider is like, yeah, I can't really be ashamed. It's a phobia. I can't. What can I do? Okay, and so she laughs at me, and I'm just like, thank you so much that you can kill this spider. And so very thankfully, she was able to kill it. And I was like cringing as she was killing it. I'm just really like super. I just I can't I'm really squeamish. Okay, and so anyways, I was just like, thank you so much, I owe you, like, I couldn't give her anything, sadly, but I mean, like, I'm just like, thank you so much. She's like, yeah, no problem. And I'm just like, okay. And I go back into the room, just so thankful. So thankful someone was here and willing to kill it for me. And then I'm texting this to my brother. I don't think he's checking my messages yet, but I'm texting this to my brother. I'm like, of course this would happen when I'm alone, of course. Okay. And the rest of the trip, we never see a spider. Okay. So I'm just like, okay. Anyways, so then backtrack a little. My brother comes back from the shrine and we're getting ready to go eat dinner. That's when, yeah, we're eating the vegan ramen and I'm telling him about my story and he's just like, judging me. Okay. But yeah, of course that would happen to me. And so anyways, back to my story. And then, oh yeah, we ate taiyaki. So someone at the ramen restaurant, we asked him for recommendations of what to eat around here. He recommended this taiyaki place and it was really tasty. So we had that. Um and then okay. And then so the next day, of course, my leg wasn't feeling better, but I tried to find some medicine at that supermarket. Yeah, so that supermarket I found, they had like some muscle relief medicine, but I don't think it worked. It's okay. But then I also got a knee wrap. Yeah, I got a knee wrap at a place. And so I got a knee wrap, and so it was feeling at least decent. At least I have like some supplies, some supplies for my knees. And so yeah, but it still was hurting a lot. And so we're going to this other place. I forgot where was this. This is still in Kyoto. Okay, this is still in Kyoto. And so there's another temple there. And so I thought there's no way I could walk through it. Okay, my knee hurts like heck. I don't think I can go see this place with my bro. And so I was thinking I should stay back at a cafe since it was really far away from our hotel. And so I felt like I should stay back somewhere. But then my bro was like, I think you'll be okay. It's not like a huge mountain. I'm like, I don't know. And so he's like, I think you'll be okay. And so I'm like, okay, fine, as long as you don't mind me walking really slow. And he's like, yeah, it's okay. And so my brother was like, I think you'll be okay. But I'm like, okay. And so with my bro, think you'll be okay, I decide to go. And so here was like the entrance of where this like temple is. Can you see on the ground? It's like lines and stuff. So have you guys ever seen like Zen garden? Like they would have like that kind of thing. And so yeah, so I always think that's cool to see. So I took a photo of that. So we saw that. And then there was a koi pond. I really like koi fish, and so I thought that was cool. So we saw that, and then this is where we were seeing the bamboo grove. And so yeah, so at this, like, yeah, the base being like this some kind of temple thing, and then if you walk a little bit more, then is this really famous bamboo grove there. And I really did want to see that, and so that's why my brother was like, it's not too bad of a walk. I think you'll be okay. And I'm like, okay, I really do want to see it, but I'm glad I did. It wasn't too bad of a walk. I was not feeling good, but then again, I was using my brother as a crutch as well. And so thankfully, he's still perfectly fine, not in pain. And so yeah, so I even had my brother as a crutch just in case. And it was okay. It was okay. And so yeah, so this is one part of the bamboo grove. It was so cool. It was really, really cool. I'm really, really glad I was able to go, even though I was in so much pain. But yeah, but I'm glad I listened to my brother. It was really worth going. Here's another photo. There's a lot of people there. Can you see? Yeah, it's a lot of people there, but really, really that's worth seeing. So I do recommend that. It was really, really nice. And then having to go back down, I'm just trying to walk as best as possible. And yeah, my brother was helping me when necessary. But here are like some nice things we saw on this mountain. A super, super a red tree, given it was still like autumn temperature. And so I thought was really cool to see like really pretty plants like that. And then Kyoto is famous for matcha green tea. So of course we had to get all the green tea. Okay, so here's one place with green tea stuff. I don't know if that made me not sleep, but every day I felt like I slept well. But then again, we were doing so much every day. But yeah, I think the caffeine in the green tea stuff didn't affect me, which I'm glad. And so yeah, we had so much green tea around here too. And then this was a green tea soba. I'm pretty sure it was. Was it? I don't know. This place was famous for soba, and I like soba in general, and so that was nice. And then okay, and then we went to this I don't know. This is a random place. Okay, I can't remember. In Kyoto, it was a random place, but the thing is, my brother wanted to go to this area because there's a park of monkeys, of like just monkeys. Like how there was like a place of like random deer. So there was a random place here that was like all monkeys. And the thing is, it was up a really, really, really high mountain. And so I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm not really into monkeys anyway. And like, it was really, really, quite a hike. And so I decided that it's best that I should, stay here. And he's like, okay, I'll just go and come back. So he was also thinking it's going to be really fast anyway. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'll just stay here until you come back. But here's the thing. Like, I'm really glad I didn't go, but here's the thing. My brother took like an hour and a half. So I was waiting for him. I wasn't even at a cafe because I thought he was gonna come back quickly too. And so I was just waiting just at the base, just like looking at the scenery. So that scenery, the photo I took, I was just walking around there, or sitting, mainly sitting, but then just walking around a little bit, waiting for him to come back. But yeah, it took like an hour and a half. And like he didn't have Wi-Fi, and because we only have one Wi-Fi egg, so if we're separated, only one of us has Wi-Fi. But I forgot, did I have the Wi-Fi egg? Did he have the Wi-Fi egg? I can't remember, but I just remember it was taking a long time, and I was like, dang it, I hope he's okay. I want to assume he's okay, but yeah, I was really wondering what was taking him so long. And then when finally he came back after an hour and a half, oh my gosh, I wish I could have done a live at that time, but I'm thinking maybe I didn't have the Wi-Fi egg. And so anyways, he finally comes back, and I'm like, dude, what happened? He was like, yo, it was so far away. I was like, no freaking way. So he was like, yeah, I'm really glad you didn't come. It was super, 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 really, really on top of this mountain. He had to hike forever. Okay. I was like, no way. I would have passed out, of course. And no way my leg could have survived it. And so I don't know why this monkey area is so high up this mountain, but he said it was even tougher than like the hiking for the shrine. And so I was like, wow. And so he's it was really, really tough. And like, I don't think I think I didn't ask him to send me photos, since I'm not interested in monkeys, but he showed me some of his monkey photos, and I was just like, okay, I guess, yeah, it's just whatever, just some monkeys. Yeah. And so, but he took a photo of like baby monkeys. I thought those were cute, but yeah, I didn't tell him to send me that photo. And so yeah. So I don't know if you guys really like monkeys or not, but it's like a really, really, really tough mountain to climb. And so yeah, so that's why I didn't go, but it's okay. I wouldn't have wanted to go anyway. Yeah, but just waiting for my bro took a long time though, but it's okay. And then so this is one of my favorite places to go in Japan in general. Mr. Donut. Do you guys know this place, Mr. Donut? I don't know if it's in other countries, but we don't have Mr. Donut in Korea, as far as I know. I haven't seen it in Korea, but But Mr. Donut, I don't know if it's made in Japan, but they have the best donuts. I don't know why, but they are. And so these are so those like those kind of donuts you see the glazed ones. Those are my favorite ones. And then they had Pokemon donuts. Of course they would. Of course they would. And so yes, I got all these donuts. It was super tasty. I love Mr. Donuts. And then we just got some more green tea stuff. So we went to this area that's like all made for green tea stuff. Super tasty. All was super tasty. I loved it. I got green tea pancakes. I was like in green tea heaven. Okay, so I was so nice. Oh yeah, here's more scenery stuff. Yeah, isn't it so pretty? Yeah, so fall time, even though it was December, yeah, but you see fall trees. It was so interesting, and so I was super excited seeing all the fall stuff. So I took lots of photos of that. Oh yeah, this was the green tea soba. Sorry, so that was the green tea soba you see there. Yeah, so this was when we had green tea soba. That was pretty good. And then, oh yeah, look at that. See, we were like green tea for days. Green tea mandu or gyoza, it would call in Japan. Yeah, we had green tea gyoza, and then and then finally we're going back to Korea finally. And so the Hello Kitty bus, this sorry, Hello Kitty train, the Hello Kitty train, it was especially to go to the airport, I think Osaka airport. Yeah. And so yes, I took a photo of that. But the thing is, we were almost late. Oh my gosh, girls, guys, and girls. Oh my gosh. Okay, so our plane ride to back to Korea, it was in the morning. I do remember that. But then we had to wake up super early to catch the train in time, and then to catch our flight in time. And so our train, it would come like every, I don't know, 20 minutes. I forgot, but yeah, but the train we caught at that time, like it came right at that time when we got there. If we didn't take this train and had to wait 20 minutes more, we would have missed our flight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, like don't get me started. Okay, so I'm just so glad. I'm so glad we caught it in time. Okay, so when I was like calculating the time and stuff, if we didn't get on this train, we could have missed our flight. And so just thankfully we were okay. All right, so that was kind of scary, especially with my knee. I couldn't really walk fast, and so I'm just so thankful. Yeah, we got there in time. And so yeah, so here I brought Monji with me, and also my top loaders of Gion in it. So yeah, that was like before takeoff. And so I thought, yeah. And so I think this is me from the plane, like as we're flying over Japan or Korea. Japan, Korea. I don't remember. Okay, I can't remember. They all look the same. Okay, but I do believe this is Korea because of all the snow. Yeah. I liked seeing all the snow in the mountains, so I took that when we were flying over Korea. Oh yeah, and on that day when we landed in Korea, some celebrities were there. There were so many people, press people wanting to take their photos. I think because there was like a K-pop concert in Osaka, was it? I don't know. And so yeah, I thought that was interesting. Wow, what timing. And so yeah, so now finally Japan trip is done. Oh my gosh, but you guys know the full story, how I got injured. But up until the last day, it was okay. Like, I think my brother probably wanted to do more stuff, but because of my injury, we couldn't like do other stuff. But he said it was okay. I felt like we did see enough, in all honesty. I think we did. And like, we had to take a break with my knee and stuff. And so guys, right now it's 10:30. I'm pretty tired. And so FYI, finally, my river is floating. So, what did I just say? My river is flowing right now. Okay, and so if you guys remember, I was dealing with some pain before my monthly visitor arrived, but now finally it's like fully flowing. And so right now I am more tired than usual. And the thing is, I really do want to finish my work for tomorrow, since tomorrow's Friday. And so yeah, so I wanted to believe I would be talking a long time about my vacation, but I'm not. I didn't even talk about Jeju Island yet. But guys, yeah. So it's okay. It's just the way it is. I gotta go. All right, I gotta go. It's 10:30. But the Jeju Island trip. Yeah. It's not a short conversation. I was thinking, would it be short? No. No, let's save that for next time. All right, let's save that for next time. But at least, yeah, for my brother's birthday, yeah, talking about a Japan trip is probably the most interesting part anyway. Like Jeju Island, I've been there a couple times already. Yeah, in general, it was just okay. It was just okay. Yeah. So it's not really exciting. Not really exciting. So whenever the time comes when I can talk about it, I'll just randomly talk about it at that time, and maybe some other catching up things to talk about, like maybe like a random midnight chatting. I think that could fit in there. And so yeah, that's it for my Lil Bro Day. And also, Angela, if you're still here for Angela Day, I think, yeah, this is good to end on. And
I gotta finish some stuff before my deadline. So yeah, FYI, yeah, I still haven't finished my stuff before my deadlines, but I'm almost done. I think it's safe to say that I'm almost done, and I think the next time I'll see you guys will be Sunday for Hyungwon first day in Kigayo, and yeah, and we'll yeah, see you later. See you later. All right. Okay. Oh, my cake is fine. Uh where did I leave off? Here. Okay. So Lulu says, yeah, there are warning signs that the deer can be aggressive. Yeah. There were. Yeah. They said there was like signs of like etiquette rules, like don't kick them, something like that, or like and like if a deer does something like this is how you can react to it, something like that. Yeah, so some can be aggressive. I mean, they're wild animals. They're not domesticated at all. They're wild animals, but they in general are used to people though. And and sometimes violent if they're hungry. Right. And so a Japanese vlogger was eating outside seating, and a deer ate their food on his plate. Wow. So you gotta be careful. Yeah, deers when eating outside. I didn't experience that. I think I only ate inside, and so yeah. They're wild animals in general. Yeah, right, Lou. Okay, I'm just fine. Okay, so Lulu says, Lulu says the restaurant gave him another dish. The restaurant gave him another dish. The restaurant gave him another dish. I can't remember what the restaurant. I can't remember what that is. I'm sorry. Okay. Lulu says, did you go to? That's what it's called. Todaiji Temple. Remember that photo I showed of the gate that's like orange? That's the name. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I did not go because of my injury, but my brother went. So that photo was taken by him. Yeah. So that's the place. It's called Todaiji Temple. 1 second. I'm just getting tired. So yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, Lulu, do you know everything? I think you know everything. Yes, Lulu. That looks like a Moscow mule. That is exactly right. I was thinking it had a name in there related to Russia, and so I'm glad that I wasn't thinking incorrectly. But I thought I was wrong, and so thank you. Moscow mule. That's right. So yeah. It was tasty. I'm not a fan of it, but my brother liked it. Yeah. So that's what he got. And yeah. The smoking laws in Japan are bad. Good to know. In general, I didn't see a lot of people smoking in Japan, but I think because we're in tourist places most of the time, I think that's why I didn't see many smoking. But then so that's why I was taken aback at the bar. Yeah, seeing people smoking there. Yeah, that's so bad they don't have a law about that. But in general, I felt like it was okay. The places we went to, yeah. Uh oh, they changed the laws to have separate enclosed smoking sections now. I wish, but those people, they were really close to us, not enclosed at all. So yeah, but I hope they have laws like now changing. Yeah, smokers be separately from non-smokers. I wish they better. I mean, it's 2023. Come on, how yeah. But in Korea, it would usually be separate. I remember going to some cafes where there's like a separate room of like only smoking. I do remember seeing that in Korea. So I think in Korea it's better. But outside on the street, you could see like random people smoking all the time. So yeah. Lulu says, how many steps did you do in Japan, girl? And then so Lulu says, when I was in Vegas, I walked a lot. I did 25,000 steps in one day. I don't know if I could find that data, but I remember finding that data because I wanted to show my friend because she also asked me that same question. How many steps did you take in Japan? I'm pretty sure on average was 20 to 30,000 a day. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember, did it ever reach 40? But I wouldn't be surprised if it reached 40,000. But yeah, I remember it was a lot. It was a lot in that. Sadly, my weak body that wasn't strengthened because of COVID, being indoors all the time, and I wasn't taking care of myself. Then my knee decided to let go. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm just hoping that later, once I finish most of my work, I can go back to exercising regularly, because that's really hard. That's why I really admire Wano and any of the MX guys able to exercise diligently. I'm like Minhyuk is like, it's not fun, it's really difficult. It is, but yeah, for now, me finishing my work in time is most important to me. And so I
can't exercise yet. But yeah. So yeah, it was really tough. Gianzarka says, "Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about how bad your leg would have been if you hiked there too." Yeah. Gianzarka, but I did as much as I could. Within my limit, and yeah, so it was okay. It was okay within my limit. And yeah. I think she's probably asking if I went to see the monkeys. Oh my gosh, no way I would have been able to survive that hike going up and down. So my brother was like, yeah, thank goodness you didn't come. And so it took him an hour and a half. And he said I was going as fast as I could, but it took him an hour and a half. I'm like, what the heck? Oh yeah. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Who knows if even my leg, broke later, but who knows? Yeah, maybe after I do any of those hiking stuff would have like damaged my leg even more. So maybe I'm trying to think was like good timing that my leg decided to give out on me on the first day of Kyoto, because Kyoto was definitely a lot of hiking stuff that I thankfully was able to miss out on, but still a little bit sad, but it all worked out. Yeah. Lulu says vegan ramen with vegetable stock. Sorry. Vegan ramen with vegetable stock. Weird. Yeah. I thought it was weird too, but it tasted good in my opinion. But then again, I like vegan food taste in general. So my brother was like, meat tastes better. I'm like, I totally understand, but I totally was enjoying it though. Yeah, I never thought. Yeah, in Japan you could find someone make vegan ramen, and so I still don't regret it. It was really tasty. Yeah. Gianzanaka says, if I had been that cleaning lady, so Gianzanaka says, if she was the cleaning lady, I would have been out of luck. Okay. Because Gianzanaka doesn't kill anything. I admire you for that. That's very cool. And she says, I always capture insects and bring them outside. That's very cool of you. And yeah, because insects are not all terrible. Like just put them outside and let them do nature stuff. But for me personally, because I'm so afraid of bugs so much, I don't care what anyone does with the bug, just as long as it's not near me. So like either killing it, release it outside, whatever you want. But in that moment, the cleaning lady, excuse me, was okay to kill it for me, and like but anyways, Easter. Oh yeah. So in general, I have like no feelings about bugs. I'm just really really scared of them, and so yeah. But ideally, I think I prefer them dying. I'm like just knowing that is like completely gone, like gives me more reassurance. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Moving on. But I mean, cockroaches. I mean, come on. Oh my gosh, no, cockroaches need to die. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. So I think I do prefer them dying. Yeah. But anyways, to each their own. Okay. Gianzanaka says that bamboo road looks really pretty. It was so pretty. It is really, really worth going and seeing. So I was really, really happy that I was able to see it. And the hike going there was not that bad. Yeah. I mean, it was tough. It was tough, but not like super steep or anything. And thankfully, my brother was there to help me. So yeah. So that one's really worth seeing. Ooh, Gianzanaka, you love monkeys. You should go to the monkey place as long as you could handle a long hike. Yeah. So yeah, my brother said it was cool, but the long hike, he was like, man, that was really tough. I was like, oh my gosh, especially tiny ones. Yeah, there were baby monkeys there. Yes, Cherry. I'm glad to make you laugh. I didn't think that was funny, but I'm glad to make you laugh. She says, my river is flowing, quoting me. Yeah. So Cherry, I hope your river is over. I hope so. But now my river is flowing. Isn't that so funny? Last time on my sister's birthday, it was flowing. On my brother's birthday, it's flowing. What great timing. Okay, but but on my birthday, I won't be in this situation. So maybe, all works out. It's okay. And so anyways, Lou. I visited 4 cities in Japan in a span of 7 days. Yeah. See, my brother is so intense. This guy, yeah. But it was fun. It was enjoyable. I never would have done a trip like that by myself. Never. And so with my brother planning everything, and so yeah, it was fun just to tag along with him. But he should have taken it easy with me, with all that darn walking. But it's okay. I still had a good time. I did, yeah. Good night, Lou. She says, see you Sunday afternoon, Saturday night. You see you there, buddy. Cannot wait. Gianzanica says, oh, random question, ask away. I'm sure you ordered the No Limit Soul DVDs. Will you be doing an unboxing? I will. Yeah. As you can assume, Gianzanica, I ordered I ordered them, of course, and the Blu-ray just arrived today to my house. And so yeah, but I don't know when I'll do the unboxings, girlfriend, because I still haven't unboxed MX FanCon DVDs that arrived like a couple months ago. Okay, yeah. So there, and my weenie membership is somewhere here. I don't know where my weenie membership is, but I haven't unboxed that either. I don't know when I'll be done with all this work, but definitely before my deadline. But yeah, once I finish all my work and when I can do the unboxings. But yeah, but guys, sadly, don't expect it anytime soon. I didn't even unbox the MX albums yet. So I don't know when. Maybe I won't do it until I go to USA at this rate. Just bring it over to USA. But just yeah, wish me luck that I could do it sooner than later, but don't expect it anytime soon. Yeah. But yeah, Kianzanaka, hope you look forward to it, but not anytime soon. Yeah. Kianzanaka says, I don't think I'll make it to your live on Sunday, but I'll definitely watch the replay. All good. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah. So see you whenever. It's all good. Yeah. Enjoy the replay later. And Lulu says the restaurant gave him a replacement dish because they saw the deer eat it. Oh, that's what you meant. So because the deer ate it, the restaurant thankfully gave him a replacement dish. I'm glad to see that. Good. So that's what you meant. Thank you for letting me know. And there is no smoking in any indoor places in Canada. That's the way it should be. Yeah. So Japan allowing it in bars. No, that's not good. And Giyazanaka says, Chrissy, ideally I prefer them dying. I can't believe you guys think that's funny. I never thought it was funny when I say that to myself, but I'm glad you thought it was funny. Okay, but yes, I prefer them dying. Yeah. But anyways, to each their own. Yeah. And guys, I really gotta go. I need to use the bathroom. Okay. So we're gonna go. Okay. Cherry says my river is drying up. I'm glad to hear it's drying up. That's a great analogy. And she's at the end of it. Glad to hear. I'll hopefully catch up with you later, buddy. And then Cherry says, quoting me, my brother is trying to kill me. Yes. That was the theme during the vacation. Yeah. As you remember. Yes. And I repeat it again here. My brother was trying to kill me, but it's okay. I still had a good time. It's okay. Gianzonica says, it's okay, Chrissy. Don't worry about when you'll unbox stuff. Thank you for your understanding. She says, you've been so busy. Just do it whenever you can. Yes, I plan to. But yeah, just letting you guys know it's not going to be anytime soon, but as soon as I can. Yes. And Gianzonica says, okay, bye, everyone. Have a great day or night. You too. All right, guys, I'm so sorry. I really got to use the bathroom, so I'm just going to stay a couple more seconds. But thanks, you guys. Be safe. Have a good day, night. Be healthy. See you soon. Yeah, in a few days. Happy birthday to my LIL bro. Thanks, you guys, for the birthday wishes. I'll pass it to him. And I'll continue the story next time. All right. Okay. I'm going. Bye.